Blessings to everybody. Blessings to everybody, man. I am glad that y'all are here one more day. You know what I mean? Let's go. You understand me? Yeah, man, I'm on one, man. Come on, let's go. Had a little time, and whenever I got a little time, I'ma always take advantage, of the time, man. Let's go. Seeing is working. You know what I mean? But blessings to everybody, man. Hope you're feeling good on this morning. Get you some water, get you some fruit, and yeah, make sure you brush your teeth, man, and your tongue. Have your breath right with God. Don't be listening to this game, and your breath, is just totally contrary to what a hoe want to smell. Nigga, get up and brush your teeth, man. Yeah, man. Brush your tongue thoroughly. Don't play with it, man. Some of y'all been playing with it. You know, some of y'all wondering why you stay holus and dolus. Amen. Your breath smells like your holus and dolus. Amen. Sometimes we could just smell a nigga's breath. You just smell a nigga breath so funky. You know what I mean? He don't even got to tell you that he holus and dolus. His breath just smell like he holus and dolus, man. You know? From last night, shaking my head, man. Prince, you stupid. But that's just keeping it all the way 100. Certain niggas actually be wondering why they be holus and dolus, and it's like, bro, look at your hygiene. Your hygiene is not right with the Father. So by you having breath, you know what I mean, that's totally contrary against God, success, the word of God, the will of God, the way of the game, the word of the game, the will of the game, the participants of the game, people in society. Like, your breath is just anti-people. Hold on. Your breath is a rival gang to everybody's nose on earth. Let me see. Your breath is the reason why there is gang wars. Your breath is the reason why the murder rate is so high in certain cities. Hold on. Your breath. Your breath is the reason why that hoe just blew up on me. Hold on. She said, I can't take this. Niggas be so, they be laughing so damn much. Niggas don't understand that, yeah, it's funny, but a lot of y'all actually, they lost hoes, man, because of your hygiene. You wouldn't know how to keep a clean hoe. Clean hoe gonna blow up with you. She gonna blow up on you. She gonna come, you know what I mean, to your place, see your bathroom, see you got piss stains all by the toilet seat, all at the bottom. You know what I mean? If she lift the toilet seat up, you still a little kid. You know, come on, we got to get that hygiene together, man. A lot of people want to be just successful in the game, but they don't want to get certain things right as a man. How you going to teach a woman how to be clean and you nasty? Some of these females didn't have a father. They didn't have a mother in their lives to give them that teaching. So she needs you, you know what I mean, to bless her with the teachings. How you gonna give her that, you know what I mean, when you ain't right? How you gonna give her that when you funky? Come on now. Go ahead, man, hit that like button. Let's get them likes on one accord. I know that sometimes when you go live less than 3 hours from the live, sometimes it take a little time for the notice to get out that, I'm live again. But you should have known that I was coming anyway at 10 o'clock a.m. But I'm not worried about that. Whoever make it, whoever don't. If you don't make it, it is what it is. If you do make it, blessings to you. Anthony Hooks, man, what's going on with you? Prize, man, what's happening with you? Silent, what's happening with you, man? Adam, man, what's happening with you? Good morning, gang. Blessings to everyone. Yeah, get them likes up. Share the video on Instagram, Facebook. Let me get a little of this, man. Hold on. That good ass Fiji. Yeah, supposedly they gonna say to me, they like, damn, saying you don't never go to sleep. They not realizing that these is pimping hoe hours. Now, of course, when I came over to Canada, different seasons gonna have you with different schedules and things like that. You know what I mean? But that's the benefit of being in another country. You know, creating other blades. Hold on. That's the benefit. You know, out here. You know what I mean? Like, listen, man. Let me just talk for a little while. You said it's low key nasty, man. My condolences to you, man. This Fiji tastes beautiful to me. I've never heard no motherfucker say that Fiji is nasty. Me and you can't even be friends. We can't even be cool. You think Fiji is nasty? I don't want to be cool with nobody that think water is nasty. But anyway, getting back to this game that I never left. You know, it's just a beautiful thing, man. The game has put me in a position where I can kick my feet up. You know, real talk. You know, I seen somebody the other day. I didn't entertain that conversation, man. I didn't even get involved in that. You know, somebody that came to me. He said, "Man, dude, say, man, he got more money than you." I was like, "Hey, he might do, man. Blessings." Now I knew in my mind that this individual does not, but I didn't want to entertain it. You know, I didn't even want to entertain it. You know, because it was like a hoish conversation. You know, because in reality, everybody in the lifestyle and pimping and horn, every participant in the lifestyle of pimping and horn, in my eyes, because I know the true definition of what money is, to me, is broke. It's just basically one pimp having more money than the other pimp. But it's one broke nigga that's just so happen to have more money than the next broke nigga. But they both broke. They all broke. So I don't participate in conversations like that. Hold on. Let me make that. Every now I roast. Every now I say something that's funny here and there, but I don't even get into conversations like you'll never hear me. I got more Louis than you. I got more Gucci than you. I got more money than you. You know. Let me just make that known. You know, the Tricks got more money than all of us. All of these businesses and things that you support, the clothing lines and things that you support, the establishments that you like to go into, they're owned by Tricks. They're owned by Squares, you know. So to try to minimize the pimping, you know, because you just saw, and then this is another thing I want to put in you niggas' head. You don't pimp with the next man 24/7. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people that was campaigning, you know, with Snooki, they didn't know, a lot of niggas that fuck with Snooki, they didn't know that Snooki was involved with the feds. They didn't know that he was a motherfucking informant. You know what I mean? Now, a nigga that riding with you or cool with you, he might just be thinking that, you know, this nigga just pimping on a whole nother level. He talking about all the millions that he got. He got this house, he got this place and all of this. And you comparing yourself to an individual that's mixing it to fix it. You comparing yourself to an individual that's getting money from the pavement and the motherfucking government on some snitch shit. So, you know, a lot of times, you know, pimps that pimp accordingly, pimps that's not mixing it to fix it, pimps that's pimping according to the rules and regulations, a lot of them have gotten discouraged because they be comparing themselves to individuals that in their minds, they think that's a pimp, but in all actuality, the nigga really just a hustler. You know, you comparing yourself to individuals that's selling drugs and things on the side and involved with the government and all of that. No, man. You know, that's why I say don't compare, don't do, just pimp. Yeah, just pimp, man. You know, And let me also say this. One thing I know about this game, niggas basically be selling wolf tickets. You have niggas, because of what they had on, or, what you thought they had on, because a lot of the jewelry be fake. Then I seen somebody the other day that he was talking like he had money, and this nigga had on like a $5,000 or $7,000 chain. I'm like, nigga, this ain't no money. Let me stop. But yeah, when it comes to things like that, don't just keep pimping. You know what I mean? Bro, if I have to explain, any further than the simplicity that I just gave, it wasn't even meant for you. Yeah, it wasn't meant for you. I was just talking to the people that's in the game. But, for the participants in the lifestyle, don't even entertain that. Yeah, don't entertain that. Don't get involved in no conversation like that. Like I told you, I remember when I told you that two of my young P partners was going at it, and one people, oh man, I got Louis this and Louis that. I got more Louis than you. I got more Gucci. It was a conversation that involved, yeah, man, you gotta go. Nothing, I just don't like you. Hold on. Let me. Yeah, you just had to go. Peaceful, man. Appreciate the 10. I seen some stuff you were saying last night. You a goofy. You gotta go. Which is another reason why I be having so many enemies on YouTube. It's not my fault that you niggas are goofies. It's not my fault that you a dweeb. You a Buford. And so when I treat you like a Buford ass nigga, or my mods block you eternally, it be niggas like that want to be mods and other platforms hating on me and lying on me, all because you a lame. That's not my fault that you a lame. That is not my fault. It be niggas just like that months later gonna be sitting in the car talking crazy because his feelings is hurt. That's not my fault that you a lame ass nigga and I treated you accordingly. God damn. But make sure you get the likes up, man. Come on, y'all know better than that. How is it 163 people in here and it's 79 likes, man? Stop playing. I know it's 10:12 EST time in the morning, man, but quit playing, man. Everybody hit the like button. That's the first thing that you should do the moment that you come in the video, man, is hitting the like button. Click on the like button. Gotta go work out. Can't wait to catch the rest of this. Yeah, blessings to you, bro. Go get yours in. He put his wife on the picture for the video. Is where the game. The reason why I didn't do a review on that or respond to that or just roast the shit out of him, because he was pretty much repeating the same thing he already said. Honestly, even the first time I did a review, I knew that it was gonna be some bullshit. Y'all got up in my DM acting like he had brought the fire. Then I listened to this. This shit was so motherfucking corny. Just lame. Nigga, just old, fat, and married. Just lame. That wasn't even worth my time. Moving on. Stand tall, please. Don't let the dissatisfaction of these imposters provoke an action. Look at you, J Mill, shooting the game. But get the likes up though. Everybody hit the like button. But let me say this to the ladies. Moving on to the ladies before I open up the phone line. Many of y'all keep getting in my DM asking me, seeing how you do this, how you do this, how you do that, how you do this, pertaining to, choosing another P. One woman that I spoke to earlier within the week, she was telling me she was thinking about choosing up with this fellow. And she said the reason why she didn't choose up, with the fella was because he just kept pressuring her. He never really answered no questions. He would just, no, man, no, come fuck with me. I'll answer all the questions when you get here. Yeah, just come through. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just come fuck with, yeah, just come fuck with me. Just come through. Just come through. No. Just come fuck with me. Come on. And it was like the bitch was saying that he never really provided any clarity. He never provided, that feeling that made a bitch just be compelled, to fuck with some pimping. She said she just didn't feel it with him. You know, hold on. I hustle not to pee at all, but I incorporate elements of uncommon info, trying to get a couple of girlfriends to help sell my books. How long should I make them wait to be intimate? I don't want to ruin the money. Um, I'll tell you this and appreciate the 10. As far as, how long should I make them wait? Um, I'll just say this to you. If you are not the pimping and you just want to give a bitch, something to do, you want to give a woman some instructions, you want that woman to be official and beneficial to you, then make sure that your prerequisites are fulfilled before you go there. Let me just give a little game. Some of you are not saying you, bro, but some of you mess things up because you be so busy trying to fuck and not trying to come up that after you finish fucking the broad, she really wasn't into, your sex or into you anymore after that was over. So now your chances of coming up or checking it the way you were supposed to, you pretty much fucked that up. I give you an example. Oh, that smile, the Kool-Aid smile. Yeah, you can just tell, you know what I mean? That sin just got a fat ass spirit, I always tell people it don't matter what size I am, I'm always gonna just have a fat ass spirit. You can just look at that smile in the thumbnail and just see sin just got a fat ass spirit. Nigga could be motherfucking 160 pounds and still got a fat ass spirit. That smile got a fat ass spirit all in it. I love that pic though. But let me drop this without saying names, but giving you examples. I knew of someone that had a thief. He took this thief to Vegas. All right. He ended up fellowshipping, with this one guy that he was cool with. This one guy was from the Bay. And they was cool with each other. They was cool, for decades. And so when he came to Vegas with his thief, he had been doing his thing in the Shy. He was really checking some money, man. Real talk. He was really checking some money. And, he comes in Vegas. He come meet up with his old friend. His old friend is doing good. The house is nice. So he come in the place and, the thief, he's like, this my nigga, man, and woo whoop, I've been knowing him for decades. And, he introduced even his bitch to the nigga because he thought him and the nigga had like a brotherhood, so, he allowed the bitch basically to have liberty. Okay, long story short, the nigga from the Shy, he has a gambling problem. He's gambling like there's no tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like I would be with P. This is during the time when I was gambling, but I wasn't like them. I never like gamble for real. I never know what it's like to lose 20, 30,000, 50,000. Sandon took some L's too, but my L's was small, like 2,500, 1,500. You know what I mean? Like any real gamblers know that's not, that's cute, but that's not real gambling, right? So check it out. Plus I done won more than I lost. But let me just say this. So my nigga from the Shy had a gambling problem. The thief bitch, she's like checking 45s and 62s, and she's just grabbing Breitling watches and Rolex watches and Frank Mueller's like it's part of her religion. She's taking watches like she got a thief Bible, and that's part of a commandment. Like she got a mandate from heaven to just steal watches. So my nigga was really having it his way at this particular time. He's gambling like this run is gonna always be there. And I've even seen veteran pimps do this. What's going on, Katrina? You know what I mean? I've seen veteran pimps, shout out to Keisha. You know what I mean? I've seen veteran pimps act like young niggas. Do stupid shit like young niggas. Spend money, you know, like this run is forever like young niggas. And basically when the run is over, they looking stupid like young niggas. But anyway, the bitch got tired of my P partner, you know, my veteran P partner, man, just constantly always just spending money and just gambling and gambling and gambling and gambling and gambling. You know what I'm saying? And then let me also say this. You know, it's terrible when a bitch giving you all this money and you done got so comfortable where you losing money in the bitch face. She's sitting over there stealing left and right. She's sucking and fucking here and there, but she's giving you all the dough. Well, sometimes she giving you all the, I ain't gonna get into all that, but she giving you the dough and you blowing the dough off on gambling. Man, see, this take me to some areas I wasn't even trying to go here, but let me preach this game. He had got so comfortable getting broke by the casino, getting broke by the white man, getting broke by the tricks, that he was even gambling, you know what I mean, in front of, you know what I mean, his bitch. So she's constantly seeing him taking L's. So the bitch kind of like felt like, you know, he had given me a license to get out of pocket, to basically not give him all of the money. You know, now I'm not making justifiable excuses for a woman not giving, you know, all the money to a man. But one thing I will say, if a woman know that a man got a drug problem, if she know that he got a gambling demon, you know, and she knows that his money is going to, the money is going to go to the dope man, or it's going to go, you know what I mean, to the motherfucking gambling and shit like that, you're creating, you know, a situation where basically this bitch is not going to bring you all the motherfucking accumulation. She's going to give you what she wanted to give you. You might even got majority, you know, but you're not going to get all of it. All right. So fast forward, and my point is, the bitch basically stopped giving him all of the money. You know, she was giving him a percentage, but even the percentage of what the bitch was giving was still nice. So long story short, when the bitch decided to get out of pocket, who she get out of pocket with? She gets out of pocket with the nigga from the Bay Area. You know? Yeah. She gets out of pocket with the same nigga from the Bay Area that her man had introduced her to. You know? She sit up there and give the nigga from the Bay Area $1,800 in a fucking Breitling. That's what she came with. You know what I mean? She was like, you know, I like the way you presiding over things, and you know, I came over to the house, and you know, the place was nice, and you know, I just like you know, the way you doing things. You know, and let me say this, hey man, you better make sure a hoe, or even for you squares, you better make sure your bitch is really you know, fucking with you. She locked in like cable, nigga. You know, and you sitting over here bringing these bitches to situations that's better than yours. You know what I mean? How you sitting over there checking millions out of a bitch, but you don't have millions of things to show for, man. And then you coming around, you know, a pimp or a Mac that knows how to preside over his money. You know what I mean? And make. Watch what I'm about to say to you. It's a lot of niggas that's getting money in the game, but not every nigga know how to make the money work for him. Did you hear me? Did you understand what I'm saying when I'm saying what I'm saying to you? Damn near everybody in the game is getting money, but not everybody in the game know how to make the money work for them. Pimps included. Definitely hoes. I'm gonna say that one more time. Everybody in the game get money, but only a few really know how to make the money work for them. You know, just because you had a $500,000, $600,000 year, hey man, you might have checked, you know, $500,000 within a year. But if you don't know how to preside over your money correctly and wisely, then it'd be niggas who made less than you within the year that look like they did more pimping than you simply because they know how to preside over the money correctly and wisely. You understand me? So the bitch, she ends up choosing up with the guy from the Bay Area. She come in with 1,800 in Brightland. But this is when it comes back, you know what I mean, to King's question. The dude from the Bay Area was thinking with his dick. If he would have had pimped in the situation, he would have got some money. Because the thief that sat up there and was trying to fuck with him at that time, when that bitch had her mind right, he would have sit up there, you understand me, and checked it, you know what I mean, like the house was on fire. But due to the fact, you know what I mean, that he was thinking with his dick, because, you know, my partner from Chicago had just got her ass done, and you know what I mean? So, you know, she was looking, I can't lie, she was looking more proper. You know, physically, she was looking more together. She had got a little, I think, no, her titties done. Got her titties done. You know, the ass was looking cool. So the nigga from the Bay Area, man, as soon as he got that 1,800 in that Brightland, he was ready to fuck. But the nigga from the Bay Area has a reputation in the game. Hey, man, these hoes talk. You know, for all you little niggas, man, for all you niggas that be thinking with your dick and you not that gifted, you're not that sexually talented in the bedroom, hey, just like squares talk, these hoes talk. Because one thing that hoes and square bitches got, so regardless of their lifestyle, you know what I mean, women are going to talk. Hoe bitch, square bitch, religious bitch, conscious bitch, all them bitches, you know what I mean, they're going to talk. You know, they're going to talk about your small problems. They're going to talk about, you know what I mean, how you not able to stay up. They gonna talk about, you understand me, you didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? They gonna talk about all the freaky lascivious things that you did in the bedroom. You know, hoes gonna be talking to hoes, letting a bitch know that you got a little dick. You know what I mean? They gonna not only let the bitch know, all the bitches know that you got a little dick, but you don't even know what to do with your little dick. So, you know, just keeping that thing all the way 100, man. You know, if you got a little dick, and especially if you're not sexually talented, you know, with other things, and as far as, you know, reside in that pussy, you the motherfucker that really need to be used in the game. Yeah. You need to really be using this game and not your dick. Because that nigga came in there with that terrible ass situation that he got going on in the bedroom, and the bitch sat up there, you understand me, and I lie to you not, the bitch sat up there and left that nigga pretty much the next day. She was, after that nigga pulled his dick out and they fucked, that bitch wasn't even there a whole nother 24 hours. She was gone. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Hey, after after that nigga pulled out his small situation, after that nigga sit up there and did some terrible participation, after the fornication was the best definition of terrible, the bitch sat up there, you understand me, and took what was profitable back to her man in Chicago. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Instead of that nigga pulling out some pimping, he pulled out his little situation. And it ain't just that bitch that said it. This bitch done said it. That, hey man, a nigga can say all of this. Hoes say is no say all day. But in this game, when you dealing with hoes all the time, and multiple hoes, this hoe said it, that hoe said it, this hoe, and then there used to be a Facebook group. I don't know if this group still. It used to be a motherfucking group, you know what I mean, in on Facebook, and it was called Pimp Review. Yep. It was called something pimp review. And it was a bunch of hoes in the group on Facebook giving a review on pimps. Yeah, I can't make this shit up. You know what I mean? Hold on, man. Get the likes up. Yeah, before I even go further, man, we gonna quit playing with this game. Yeah, we'll just be here waiting. Yeah, we not gonna do this to this game. Everybody hit the like button. How the hell we not even over 200 likes yet, and it's 300 people, and it's only 147 likes? Man, get them likes up. Everybody hit the like button. Like, are you hard of hearing? I told you guys, man, that the likes get the notifications out there. That's how the video get recommended. And what upsets me is I have to tell y'all to constantly hit the like button. And if I stop doing videos for a month or months, y'all gonna be the main one in the DM. Come on, P, come back, come back. I shouldn't have to ask you to hit the like button. I don't ask you for no money. I don't ask for no building fund. I don't ask y'all, hey man, I'm trying to get some new equipment. Let's raise some money. I don't do shit like that. All I want your big head ass to do is hit that motherfucking like button. So I'm gonna wait on y'all, man. You know, I'm gonna wait on y'all. Cause evidently you don't like the content like that. I'm gonna wait till y'all get them likes over 200, man. And we'll proceed after that. But yeah, we're not gonna be with all these people in here and got the likes low. Come on, man, stop playing with me. You know, and I've been coming on here faithfully, finally, man. You know what I mean? Dropping game every motherfucking morning, man. Come on, man. Stop it. You know, but I'm gonna see how y'all feel when I disappear on y'all motherfucking ass, and y'all gotta sit up there, you understand me, and listen to these other guys that let me be quiet, that's my arrogance. But listen, you know, he pulled out his little situation and it fucked the whole situation up. And that bitch came back to her man in Chicago, and I know what was exactly said, because when the bitch came from Vegas back to the Chi, you know what I mean, to be back with P, you know, he had put the shit on speakerphone and let me hear everything. I just got quiet. You know what I mean? But if that nigga from the Bay Area would have just pimped, if that nigga from the Bay Area would have abstained and refrained from taking out, you understand me, that other little thing, you know what I mean, and hopping up in that wet thing, he would have had some things to show for, you know, having this bride. He would have had more than just a Breitling watch and $1,800. All he had to do was pimp. You know? So I said all that to say this, you know, make sure you get your necessities and desires first out that bitch, you know, before you sit up there and give her, you know, these thrills, man. Yeah, before you sit up there, you understand me, and sit up there and have fun, you know, check them funds first. Yeah, good morning to you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, before you sit up there and have fun with the bitch, yeah, get your necessities and desires out the bitch first, man. You know? Yeah, do that. You know, I'm just gonna keep that shit so 100. Yeah, check them necessities first. Yeah. If you know you got this, you got a business that you're trying to do that, that is the last thing that you should be thinking about. You know, take care of your business first. That pussy gonna be there. That head gonna be there. Them sexual good times gonna be there. Check your motherfucking business first. Because when a nigga broke, when a motherfucker ain't got when you ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of, you gonna be angry at yourself because you didn't preside over that situation correctly. If you come in with your dick and you leave out the situation with no money, with nothing to show for this good time that you had other than just a good time, you're gonna feel so stupid. You're gonna feel so fucking dumb. Because you was too busy trying to hit it from the back. You was too busy trying to put the legs in the air. You was too busy licking the bumps on the booty that you didn't take care of your business. So because you didn't take care of your business, when she expires and no longer has a desire to get your desire no more, I don't know what to tell you. You know, I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You know, and what's so fucked up is the game be blessing certain niggas with opportunities to come up, and they don't preside over these situations, you know, correctly to come up. And so basically now, because he didn't preside over the situation accordingly, correctly, wisely, now he got to ask currency from another man. I done seen this shit so many times. The game blessed so many people opportunities, you know what I mean, to come up. But the nigga didn't do what the fuck he was supposed to do. And so now he leaves the situation, broke as hell, and now he got to ask another man for some money. Because the nigga that I'm talking about, and that even the nigga from Chicago, that nigga checked millions out that thief bitch. He did. Within that I think he had that bitch for like 4 years. He was seeing a killing out that bitch. You know, I'm just gonna keep it 100. Sin don't tell lies. I don't try to make my pimping, you know, more than what it is. I'd be sitting over there putting more relish on the sandwich if it wasn't there. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna keep it 100 on who was doing this, who wasn't doing this, what I was doing, what I wasn't doing at the time. All my shit is accurate. And at this time, I remember we used to be on the west side of the shot. And some of y'all know Mr. Rick. You know, if you watch certain DVDs, if you've seen, you know, a lot of players' balls, you know, Mr. Rick is very close with Bishop Don Magic Juan. You know, he's very close with the church, Mr. Rick. So Mr. Rick used to have a club on the west side, and me and this P from Chicago that I still love dearly. You know what I'm talking about? We didn't have our misunderstandings, and you know it is what it is. But you know, no pimp agrees with, you know, everything that a pimp say and do, especially when you evolve. But this is what I will say. At this time, that nigga was pimping. Hold on. Let me change that. At this time, when it come to, let me take the pimping off of it. Let me just say that this nigga was having more and more than enough money. He was having money. Let me take the, because he did some things within that situation, you know, that's another story. But as far as the having money part, he was having money. That can't be disputed. You know, as far as the pimping part, here and there, that could be debated. But as far as the having money part, that can't be debated. You know? Because it was times, I'll never forget, we was in Mr. Rick's place, and I was feeling good, man, you know, because I had the Peruvian bitch, and I had, you understand me, the little Snow that I just sit up there. Hey, matter of fact, this is like the third time I had gotten that nigga business, but shout out to Lil Daddy from Milwaukee. But Lil Daddy was supposed to get this little broad. You know what I mean? She kind of like a / Texas, New Orleans bitch. But anyway, that same bitch that had a gun to her head and she still wouldn't give up my motherfucking bread, man. Yeah, that's the bitch that was actually supposed to meet up with Lil Daddy. She was coming from New Orleans to Chicago from the Greyhound. And when I came in the Greyhound, I seen the bitch, got at the bitch, and Lil Daddy was on his way to pick up the bitch, but when Lil Daddy arrived, the bitch was nowhere to be found. Why? Because she done sat up there and left with a pimp. So I got the Peruvian bitch. She like Peruvian and Jewish. With this little white bitch who had more heart than these niggas. A lot of these niggas. But anyway, um, a lot of times when I would play that Washington and Kilbourne, man, you know what I mean, 12s, 13s, 8s, you know, it wasn't over a rack every night. You know, I'm just gonna keep it real. You know, sometime, you know, a bitch used to have 780, 8 this, you know what I mean? So this one night, I'll never forget, them two hoes combined, you know. Okay, there we go. You know, them two hoes combined had came together for a little bit of 1,700. I'm just gonna keep it real. I know people, oh man, you was supposed to check 1,700 out of each bitch, man. Hey, I can't make shit up. I'm not into embellishing stories to make men. No. It was just a little bit over 1,700 at the time, man. It was slow for me. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Anybody that know me, a bitch can't really go to sleep when them numbers ain't right. You know, but that's another story. But we up in Mr. Rick's place chopping it up, and I never forget. He's like, man, how the blade treating you? Woo woo woo. I told him, I was like, it's slow motion right now, nothing special, you know, but I'm gonna keep stacking it up. He's like, oh man, that's what's up. I think that nigga knew, you know, that he was getting ready to check this. But anyway, me and Pete, we at the bar chopping it up. I got my cranberry and pineapple juice. He got something else in his cup. But you know, his bitch walk in, the thief bitch, she just came in. And when I tell you that this bitch put a gang banging ass trap in this man's hands, you know what I mean? It was just balled up. She just came in like a gangster and took the whole fucking trap and just smashed it on the table. He's like, bitch, you can't sit up there and just come up in here, you know what I mean, like that. She's like, I'm just trying to make my pimp happy. I'm just trying to make my daddy happy. He's like, well, bitch, you're doing a good job. So he's smiling from ear to ear. You know what I mean? Everybody that's seen this, you know what I mean? And I'm just smiling myself. You know, I'm happy for the pimpin', man. Even though he didn't just check like 5-6 times what I didn't check out of two, what I didn't put together for two bitches. He just checked that 5-6 times for this one bitch. You know, sin don't tell no lies. I don't tell lies no, I don't. You know, this was around like a good, I want to say 2012 or 13. You know, I'm just keeping this shit 100. See, everybody always want to tell the stories that make them look good. Sin gonna tell it all. So, I just got that look like I'll be there. Hold on. The bitch walk out switching and everything, cause the bitch always had a little nasty ass walk. How many like them bitches with them nasty walks? I don't know. You might not be into that, but I just love a hoe with a hoish walk. And this bitch had one of the coldest, hoish, nastiest walks that I've ever seen in the game. The walk was just so hoish. The walk was just so nasty. You know what I mean? You can just tell this bitch had a hoish spirit. But anyway, you know, even though in the face, her face wasn't what I like. Just put it like that. You know, she was a cold thief. Y'all be thinking I'm lying. Supposed the Prince and different ones in the game, they know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying that every thief is ugly, but some of the top thieves in the country, as far as in the face, it's like they just be having some hard ass features that I just can't get over. But hey, maybe the game might bless me one day where I can look past these masculine features in this bitch face, you know what I mean, and get to the money. But I just never been one of the guys, man. You know, if the bitch look like a man, cause this same thief that I'm talking about, one time she called herself, you know what I mean, getting out of bounds with me, but I just couldn't I've never had check my history. Ask any pimp if I ever had a bitch that looked like a man. I just can't do it. But I won't never lie on a bitch hoeing. You know what I mean? The bitch basically, she knew how to get to the money. She knew how to get to the watch. You know? But the bitch looked like Wendy Williams, you know, with some more strong features in the face. I just couldn't do it. But that's just me. You know, to each his own. I'm not saying that there ain't no cute, pretty thieves in the game, but most of the thieves in the game got some strong features. Some of the top thieves in the country, especially they be from Milwaukee and Memphis and different places. You know, bitches be having some strong faces, and I'm just like, God damn, I don't know how P do it, but happy pimping, man, happy pimping. Appreciate that, Jamel. Good looking, man. You know, just because it's Saturday, man. Blessings to you, man. Appreciate the 5. I just can't do it. Yeah, there we go. I've never had a woman that looked like a man. Get them likes up. I was never into that. If the broad looked like a man, if she has like manly features, she could be the coldest thief, but I'm not gonna be into her. I'm not gonna be able to do it. You know, I'm just not. You know, why does she look like David Ruffin? I don't want a woman that look like David Ruffin in the face. I fuck with David Ruffin, you know what I mean? He can sing and everything, but I don't want no woman that look like David Ruffin. I don't. Why does this bitch, like, they're telling like, I don't want that, bro. You know, why does she have these type of features? It's like damn near all of them thieves, man. You know, the top ones, you know, they look a certain way. It's like, man, to each his own. I could never do it. Because this same bitch that I'm talking about, this is the same bitch. It was me, Freeze, and the same P. And the older P out of the Shy is me, Freeze, and him, and we just chopping it up. But his bitch, she we was downtown Chicago and we just so happened to see his bride. And she was with 2 dudes. And she trying to get one, you know what I mean, bride. I mean, she trying to get one of the tricks in the cab. But the other trick wasn't going though. One trick got in, but the other trick outside of the car, he said, bro, get out of that car. Bro, get out of the car. And he's looking like, what's wrong? What's wrong? He said, bro, he was trying to say it low, but he was like, that's a man. Bro, that's a man. And the trick inside the car, he was like, no, this ain't no. He's like, bro, that's a man. And then the trick inside the car, he's like, you're not a man, are you? And the bitch had got so offended that she sat up there, you understand me, and took her motherfucking pepper spray and sprayed him and that other trick. You know what I mean? The bitch, she was like disrespecting a real motherfucking hoe, calling me a motherfucking man. Fuck both of you motherfuckers, and just pepper spray both of their ass. Man, when I tell you, I wasn't trying to embarrass my partner, so I had to control my laugh. But in my mind, I was like, man, this got to be so embarrassing. You know, this got to be so embarrassing. You out here with 2 of your P partners, y'all chopping it up, and then your bitch getting into it, you know what I mean, with tricks, and one of them think that your bitch is a man, and then the other one asks, are you a man? Hey, I can't make this shit up. Hold on, watch this. Watch this, watch this. I don't want you to think. I don't want you to think that. Watch this. Seeing me making shit up. I don't want you to think that. Watch this. Seeing me making shit up. Hold on. Stay right there. Don't move. Everybody hit the like button. Now watch how, if P pick up the phone, watch how he tell the same exact story without me coaching him, without me saying anything. That's why I told you all my shit valid. But before I call P to confirm what I just said, get my likes over 300 before I call. Yeah, I'll sit up there and call P to get confirmation of this motherfucking information. You understand me? When y'all sit up there and get them likes, you know what I mean, above 300, man. Yeah, because it's 362 people listening. I don't see how it's 252 likes. Yeah, so we got to get them likes over 300, man. Yeah, get them likes over 300. Everybody hit the like button, man. Bro, I don't know what you're talking about, why it's only 17. Maybe you need to bounce out and come back in. This is more than 17 likes, bro. I don't know what's up with your phone. But yeah, before seeing make this call on this telecommunication, we're going to get some confirmation of this shit, you know, right after y'all get them likes over 300. A trick put himself in trouble, you know, tricking. Oh, okay. But, man, that motherfucker sat up there and said, bro, that's a man. I've never had these situations because I don't deal with women that look like men. I just don't. And I'm gonna let a nigga gloat and have his shine, but please don't get into it with me and you talking about you didn't. Because truth of the matter is, it's some niggas that could have checked that out that same bitch if they was willing to deal with her motherfucking ugly ass. But everybody ain't willing to deal with bitches that look like men. You know what I mean? Okay, you had a bitch that looked like a man. She was going hard for you. That's what's up. And I heard one nigga, he said he didn't check millions. And then you niggas was, let me say this, man. If a nigga been in this game for over 2 decades, don't you think that he should have checked millions? Is that even special? Your question should have been how many millions? Because if you've been in this lifestyle for over 2 decades, you should be able to say that you checked millions. You might not have had millions all together at one time, but as far as check millions, you didn't, over this period of time, millions of dollars have came through your hands. Like, if you've been in this lifestyle for over 2 decades, that's nothing special. If a motherfucker had the same bitch that's a thief for damn near 2 decades and saying that he checked millions of dollars, how the fuck is that special? It's how many millions? You checking, you understand me, millions out of a bitch. Let's say if the bitch is only checking $250,000, she checking $250 for the year. All right? Bro, don't you understand that if she's been with you for 17 years, matter of fact, let me take that down. It don't even have to be a quarter. It could be less than that. You know, I guess y'all didn't want me to make this phone call because I told y'all, man, to get them likes over 300. Yeah, man, so we'll just be sitting here. You know, how the hell is it 376 people listening to me and it's only 283 likes? I told y'all how I run my shit. You know what I mean? The notifications got to get out there. You know, I appreciate the money, the cash apps and the super chats and everything like that, but I don't be asking for all of that. I ask you for them likes because I want to get the game out there. That's what I'm concerned about. Appreciate, you know what I mean, the cash app, PayPal, the super chats. Man, thank you. But if you sitting over there, yeah, bro, I took it too far with 250. You don't have to check $250,000, you know what I mean, a year, even out of a bitch, you know what I mean? Especially if you had a broad for 17 years, you know what I mean? And you're saying that you check millions. Nigga, if you've had a bitch for 17 years, I hope you can say that you check millions. I hope so. You know what I mean? I hope so. That's not really, let me be quiet. That's not nothing really to brag about, but to a square or to a young P that just got in the game, they'll be like, wow, he checked millions. But if you didn't have the same bitch for damn near 2 decades, I hope you didn't check millions. See how when somebody say something, you know what I mean, or maybe the way they said it, you was like, man, this nigga done check millions. Bruh, if a nigga done had the same bitch for damn near 2 decades, what the fuck is that? That's really nothing to brag about. Let's do now. The bitch that I got out here, you know what I mean? Before I set up there, before other ones came, when she was putting her feet on concrete, you know, she get props for that. But before I came out here, the bitch damn near gave me 300,000 before I physically seen her. The only reason why that's special is because I wasn't physically around the bitch. But checking, you know what I mean, damn near 300,000 in a 2-year period out of a bitch, that's not nothing to really gloat about. The only reason why it get exalted is because I wasn't physically around the bitch. And you're providing, you know, the information and inspiration over the fucking phone. But you're not physically around her. That's the only reason why, you know what I mean, it's something to behold. But checking even 300,000 out of a bitch in a 2-year period, that's nothing to brag about. That ain't no motherfucking money. So I would never throw that up there like that's just the motherfucking top of the top, king of the pimp type shit. No, it's just special that you actually, and she was able to listen to your instructions over the phone and handle your business for over 2 years. That's what makes that special, you know, because you wasn't physically around. But if you take the not being physically around part out of it, no, checking 300,000 out of a bitch in a 2-year period, that ain't nothing not in the game. Now, if you a square, yeah, that's cool. You know, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. But a fucking hoe? Nah, that's not. That ain't no money. Okay, let's get to this. Hold on, let me call bro right quick. Somebody, I just seen a notification. Somebody commented 1,500. They must be watching that Master J video when he whispered to the bitch, 1,500. He said, 1,500. 1,500. Nigga, you should still be up. Come on, man. Oh man, his old ass probably sleeping. You know, Freeze done got older, y'all. You know, hold on. He has gotten older. You know, cause it used to be a time Freeze go 4-5 days without sleep. It's taking a toll on him. He's getting old. And y'all tell him I said that. Hell yeah. Hey, y'all can say what y'all want about Master J, but Master J used to look, man, Master J would look to the wall so pimpishly. Like, I don't even want to look at this bitch. Like, man, you know, no, you was gonna hit the like button regardless. Talking about we could hit the like button for nothing. I mean, I was gonna check that regardless, but okay, that's what's up. Let me do this right quick. Hold on. After you know what I mean, 3 to 4 after 3-4 hours in the gym, Freeze would still sit up there and come campaign and pimp. That nigga used to be a monster. Now he done got old. Yeah, he done got old, man. You know? Hold on. Next time you see him, say, Sin said, man, you done got old, man. You know, it used to be a time that nigga Freeze, man, a workout in the gym 3-4 hours, go straight to the blade, campaign all night. You know what I mean? And he'd act like he was about to go home and take a rest, and still stay out the daytime, man, and still be looking to get at a bitch. You know, real talk. Hold on for a minute. But let me just say this to you, man. You know, as far as the brother's question, because this question led to all of this. You know, the spirit of pimping for the pimping. You know what I mean? The spirit of pimping will let you know when it's the right time, and the spirit of pimping ain't gonna never tell no pimp to stick his dick in his bitch. You know what I mean? And his priorities ain't straight. You know, I don't even know why you ain't even, why you even thinking about sex when, this is fucked up, that's fucked up, you ain't got this done, you ain't got this. No, it don't go like that. Take care of your business. Take care of your business. I can't say this shit enough. You got so many niggas that's hotel living, you know what I mean? You haven't elevated yet, but you constantly thinking about sex. The one thing that Freeze got in common with me, out of many things in common with me, is that nigga, when I'm broke, if I ain't got shit, I'm not thinking about no goddamn pussy. Shout out to Death of the Cloud Chasers. Blessings to you, bro. But nigga, when you broke as hell, you ain't got no goddamn business to be thinking about no damn pussy. What's wrong with you? That should be the last thing on your mind. Bitch ain't got no business getting to suck you, fuck you, none of that. And you ain't got this, you ain't got that, your campaign ain't right. You can't even sit up there, you understand me, and post on, you understand me, the internet and campaign the way you supposed. Okay, there we go. You know what I mean? You ain't got enough money to campaign and move around. You know what I mean? She fine as hell and thick than a motherfucker. But when you send her out the door, she coming back with 250, 270, 330, 380 and all of this type of shit. No. You shouldn't be thinking about no sex. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be thinking about no sex at all. That should be the last thing on your mind. At that time, you know what I mean? Fuck sex. Hold on, let me do this for you. But yeah, nigga, fuck sex. And I know the gift, it's a gift from God. But nigga, when you broke, nigga, fuck all of that. So I put it to you like this. I'm not saying that don't have sex, you know what I mean, with your hoe or hoes. But during the time, man, when you broke, you know what I mean? And everybody got a different definition of broke. But what I will say, for some, your broke might be you got less than 10,000. Another person's broke might be I got less than 100,000. Another person's broke might be I got less than 1 million. Another person broke, I got less than 10 million. Everybody's definition of broke, is different. But some of you are the pure definition of broke. You don't have anything. So no, you shouldn't be having sex. You shouldn't be having sex. Having sex, you know what I mean, while you broke as hell, that's the best definition of nasty. You nasty. And then some of you broke motherfuckers be bringing babies in the world and shit like that. That's wrong. Not only is it nasty, but it's wrong. You know what I mean? You bringing children in this world, the bitch broke, you broke. Nah, this is nasty. This is wrong. So I'm glad that man asked that question. And you already know my doctrine. Money is not everything. You know what I mean? Money, and I will be doing a review on this one guy. I'm not gonna say his name yet, but one guy in the on Soft White Underbelly, he said that, money, he pretty much made money like it was everything. And so I have to comment on that too, because not only do we got young niggas that's getting on platforms and making the game look terrible, but you got older ones that making the game look terrible too. You know, I'm gonna just keep that thing all the way 100 with them reviews for them soft white underbelly. It's so many interviews for me to just go through and just, you know what I mean, cut up, because no, we don't exalt money. We exalt the game. And because the game is executed, you know, by the hoe, you know, that was blessed to receive the game, you know what I mean? Man, we reap off the rewards of it. But we don't exalt money. We don't exalt green papers with dead hypocrites on it. We don't exalt, you know, the money. We exalt the game, the information, because it's the information that enabled us to be able to reap off the benefits of the game. We exalt the game. We glorify the game, the information, you know? But I hope you guys really got a lesson in what I just said. If you know you got a little dick, if you know that, you know, God didn't bless you, if you know that what you got is the best definition of small, or you could even have a little dick, but you just don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean? You don't know what you're doing with your dick. You're not a sexually blessed man. You ain't got the game on that. You know, if you know that you ain't got the game on what to do in that pussy, you know what I mean, then, hey, you should be the last one taking your dick out. You should be the last one. You know? Let me do this, man. God damn. I already know who the goofy is, but it's like, damn, if I wasn't what I am, then why you here? You know why you here. You know the difference from when you go live and when I go live. When you go live, it's when it's 15, 17 people watching, and 10 of them people is you. You know? Yeah, 10 of them people is you. You know, when you go live, it's 17 people watching, and 10 of the 17, nigga, is you. You know, so there's a difference between you and I, young man. We not the same. Now here it is. I just got a Skyline and I'm just talking shit. You be having the whole, like, I gotta give it to you. You be having all the graphics showing, and you know what you're doing with the designs and all of that shit. But with all of the computer knowledge that you got, you understand me? You be only having 17 people watching, and 10 of them motherfuckers is you. You know? But blessings to you, man. You know, stay on. But yeah, y'all laughed at that. I'm gonna open up these phone lines, but y'all was laughing at that. But I really want you to take heed, you know, because a lot of you messed up a lot of big money. You could have had a lot of money. You could have had a lot of opportunities to get to other women who was going to generate some money. But due to the fact, you know what I mean, that you came in with your little situation, with your terrible fornication, man, you sat up there, you understand me, and messed things up. And the bitch left you, you know, blew up. Because that story that I told, that happened exactly like that. As soon as that nigga fucked that bitch, less than 24 hours, she was gone. You know? And let me say this, all of these bitches be talking all that whole shit in the game, but remember what I told you. Remember what I told you, nigga. You got bitches that's sitting over there, you understand me, talking all of this whole shit on the internet. Listen, but in person, you know what I mean? They bitches just like everybody else. They women that want to be fucked just like everybody else. You know? And when them hoes get together, or they got a bitch that they feel comfortable that they can tell everything to, oh, they gonna tell about your little situation. Yeah, they gonna talk about, you understand me, how things wasn't so right. Girl, how was, what's the name? You was with him? Girl, yes, I came over there. I want to ask that nigga for a refund so bad. Girl, you want to ask him for a refund? Yes, I was there, you know what I mean? And everything was going cool. He had a cool little place, but he fucked me soon as I got there. Now, what I will say, these bitches be trying to act like overtly hoish, you know, but a lot of times it wasn't that he fucked her as soon as she got there. You know, it was he fucked her as soon as she got there, and the dick was terrible. You know, two wrongs don't make it right. So she's going to sit up there and let her whole friend know, and then she gonna tell her, she gonna tell her, she gonna tell P, P gonna tell, you know what I mean? And that's how that shit get out there. So for you niggas that got these little problems, you know what I mean? Or these unblessed problems, man, it's best that you pimp. It would be in your best interest to keep your dick in your pants and just pimp. All right, come on. Man, what type of shit is in my comment section, man? What is this shit right here? Niggas talking about killing sin and... I was so into giving my message that I let certain shit slide, but I think that certain people really want me to come out of retirement and roast the shit out of them. You know what I mean? And if you want that, please let me know. You know what I mean? It's free smoke all this morning. I got it for you, fresh off the press. You know? Now, as far as Keisha, you know, ain't no sense of going there with Keisha. You know, I'm not gonna really go too much far. I roast Keisha, but if you notice, I never use his government name and titles and shit like that because I just let that bitch starve. I keep Jay-Z in that bitch. You know what I mean? I indirectly, directly sit up there and shoot a shot and go on about my business. But any motherfucker that'll put on a gorilla mask, you know what I mean, for hours, breath stinking, you sweating inside of a mask, you know what I mean? Any nigga that got convicted for rape, he shouldn't be calling nobody no pedophile or calling somebody a fake pimp. You know what I mean? You got convicted for rape, sir. You took some pussy, sir. The bitch did not want to give you that. You said, you're going to give me this. You know what I mean? So I can't, you know, Keisha shouldn't be talking about nobody. And put insult on injury. Your baby mama set up there, you understand me, and put it out there that you actually 12 to 13 hours a day, you would just be looking at pimps' pictures. 12 to 13 hours a day, you would be studying, trying to find out what you could find out on pimps. Come on, man. A lot of y'all didn't understand when Freeze was saying in that song, damn, fake gorilla mass rapist. You're like, why he keep saying rapist? Because he knows Keisha's business. He was convicted for rape. How you let a nigga that's convicted for rape speak on anything? Convicted for rape. He's speaking on my allegations from 08, but he's not speaking on the conviction. He was convicted for rape. Come on, man. Not sitting over there going back. I'm not doing a Derrick Jackson trying to explain myself to somebody who was convicted for rape. The fuck? All right, man, let's open up these phone lines. Because people acting like they want that work. And I want to see if you're as bold as you were in the comment section as you're going to be over this phone. Let's go. Hold on, let me pin that. You know what? Yeah, I could do it there. All right. Yeah, let's do that. Because you got people that's acting like they want to rape. Hold on for a minute. You got people that's acting like they want to rape. Oh, hold on. I gotta fix this first. You got people that's acting. Wait a minute. Let me fix my sound. Hold on for just 1 minute. Give me 30 seconds. What's going on?
Hey, what up, P? This me that was in the comment that I said, you know, you got to get back on the game. You were getting weak with the game, and that was me. So I called right on in.
Okay, so how was I getting weak with the game?
Because you focusing on all these other guys, these other pimps, more so pointing the finger at them. I understand you trying to clean up that area, that space where you in, but for the viewers' perspective, and for the cats that are squares trying to learn, you giving too much attention to all the other guys. Feed more of the core group, the people that don't know. We really trying to go in, and you. I'm saying the game getting weak. I'm saying the show getting boring because you're going at that too much instead of dropping where you really dropping.
Well, what you're saying doesn't make logical sense because when you look at the videos, you see the titles of the messages. And the titles of the messages have nothing to do with people. I got over like 300, 400 videos that have nothing to do with nothing that you're talking about. And when we
I'm talking about in the conversation today. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you get
no, you're switching.
Other little pimps.
No, you're switching. No, you're switching the narrative now. Because first you said, yeah, you are. Hold on. I was listening to you. I listened to that corny shit you said. Now listen to me. When you you sit up there and made it seem as if basically that the whole week, or even a whole video, brother, hold on, I just got through. Okay, listen to me, because you're gonna end up making me cut in on you, and I'm not even trying to go there with you, but you're gonna get cut up just like these niggas get cut up. Stop. Now, what I'm saying to you is this: when you look at the titles of the messages, or even when you listen to the videos in its entirety, the early morning games, most of them had nothing to do or had anything pertaining to anyone else. That's why your statement is not accurate at all. You just shooting, but you shooting blanks. So hold on, let's go through, watch this. This is how you logically whoop somebody's ass. Now you called in on your nigga shit. I'm gonna show you how to whoop somebody's ass.
No, I didn't call in no nigga shit.
Yeah, you did.
I said, bro, I think.
Hold on.
Because you talking about
because if you were so thankful for the game, you would have humbled yourself. You understand me? And got quiet because you're not in the
super chats before.
Brother, I don't care nothing about no super. I appreciate them super chats, but brother, anytime where a man could take off a whole year away from YouTube and take off months anytime that that's a man that does not care about super chats.
Well, I'm unfamiliar with it. I'm new to it. I just got put on to the video about a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, let's go through this. Hold on. Young P, don't allow just any female to choose. Within that video, I had not said anything about another man. The video that they took, video. Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm trying to go ahead.
Young P, don't allow just any female to choose. What did that have to do with another pimp? Answer that.
No,
don't change. No. Don't change. Yeah, but even if no. Now you changing the narrative because now you look silly.
Well, P, if I look silly, tell me this. If I look silly, I'm telling you, I listen to some of your stuff.
You couldn't have listened. You couldn't have listened to some of my stuff, because if you had actually listened to some of my stuff and you had thought first before calling in, you would have seen that your statement is not accurate.
I was listening to the show right then. From what I heard, I said, man, I want them to drop some game.
What's your name? Watch this. What's your name?
I'm Yoga.
Okay, whatever you called yourself, is your name included on the title of the channel? No, it's not.
See, you gotta show
no. Your name is not on the title. It don't say Sinful to P/Goofy. It just say Sinful P.
Listen, I was just asking for more game. Ain't nothing goofy about that.
Man, plenty of game. It's a plethora. It's a plethora of game you know what I mean, on my Patreon. It's so many videos that you could have went to. Excuse me, hold on. This is how I know that you full of shit and you just had a motive, because if you just wanted to hear pure game with no discrepancies within it, there's over 100. No. There's over 100. No. Look, little fella.
You drop game, that's when you at the top.
Bro, you sound stupid. And the reason why you sound, ain't no look. The reason why you sound, no.
You like a movie, and this is just
bro. I can't even finish what I'm saying because you interrupted me saying stupid shit. You're not even saying anything. All right, man. God bless you. But the reason why he doesn't make any sense, because it's a plethora of messages with them on Patreon. You didn't want to sit up there and hit no game. You just wanted to sit up there and be a lame and just call in. And now that I kept listening to your voice, I know exactly who that is, because you already know what you was on. But no, you wasn't sitting over there trying to get no game. You using that as an excuse to just be on, I'm calling to get the game. When it's damn near 300 videos on Patreon for you to call in and listen to. I got motherfucking videos that's like 180 minutes, 120 minutes long of just straight game. You know what I mean? So that's how I knew that you was sitting over there, you understand me, calling in, you know what I mean, on bullshit. And then you got mad at me, man, that's disrespectful, man. How you gonna disrespect my name? How I'm gonna take you serious and your name is Yoga. Come on, man. Come on, P. I was just calling in, man. I'm calling. I want to get the game. Like, no, you don't want to get the game. And even when you get the game, you ain't gonna be able to prosper with it. Talking about, I just want to get the game. You got niggas that ain't even brushed their teeth this motherfucking morning and you're like, yeah, man, you talking about other pimps, man. You know, I just want to get to the game. Listen, let me say this. If you too sensitive, you know what I mean? If you don't want to hear no roasting, if you don't want to hear no chopping, if you don't want to hear Sin talk shit, this wouldn't be the channel you want to be at. Just unsubscribe. I promise you. My content is so good, as soon as you leave, I have 10 people replace you, you know what I mean, within 5 minutes. I'm cool on you. You know what I mean? If you don't want to hear me talk shit, I understand. Unsubscribe, take your ugly ass somewhere else. But I am going to talk shit to the day that I die. I came out my mama's womb talking shit. I'm going to die talking shit. I'm going to make money talking shit. You understand me? Even when shit is perfect, I'm going to be talking shit. You know what I mean? Hold on. Now I'm in a talking shit ass mood. Hello?
Man, bro, you ain't have to keep
shut your sensitive ass up, man. Bro. You came in all sensitive and shit. Now your feelings hurt. Now you want to call in because I hurt your motherfucking feelings. Get your bitch ass off my phone. Niggas, stop it. Get your emotional ass off my, you gonna call back in talking about, you ain't had to call, you ain't had to keep going. Just get back to the game. Go get your ass back to the game, ass nigga. You know what I mean? Get back to the game, P. Get back to the game. Let's just get back to the game. Stop talking about other men. Don't talk about them like that, P. Leave them alone. Let's just get back to the game. Nigga, no. We're not gonna get back to the game. We're gonna get back to you, nigga. You understand me? I can't think of your motherfucking name that you used prior to, but no, your name ain't always been Yoga. You had another name that you had called in one time. You've always been a goofy, bro. And that's why I treat you like a goofy.
Emotional, bro.
You created another channel with another name and you brought your goofy ass on here, and every time I hear you, I end up doing the same motherfucking thing because you's a goofy. Hold on. Hello.
Yo, what it do, P? What it do?
What's going on?
Man, I can't call it. I can't call. I was just listening to that last caller, man.
Hey, he was. I ain't got nothing against him though. He was good for the views. Blessings to the little guy. You know.
But you know what? I had on the real P though. You know, niggas like that, man. Let me tell you one thing for sure, two things for certain. Them be the niggas that be always trying to be at. You feel me? Trying to knock the nigga a hoe, but can't do it the right way. But be paying for the hoe, be paying for the pussy right there. That's that type of nigga right there. I just had to call in just to put my touch on it because like my nigga, what's that nigga Andre Nicotino said, man, we talk shit on the freeway laughing. That's what we do.
Bro, listen. That dude right there, he been a goofy for a while. They probably just catching on, but the moment I kept listening to that voice, I just can't remember the first name that he used to have. But no, he just switched the name. But no, he does that from time to time. He'll just call in or just say a whole bunch of goofy shit in the comment section. That's what he do. He one of them niggas that go to the library using their Wi-Fi, you know what I mean? Or he'll sit in Starbucks all day using their Wi-Fi just to do the shit that he doing, man. He just do it for the fun of it.
Well, you know, I just wanted to really call in also to let you know, man, you know, you be spitting that shit. A lot of niggas be listening. A lot of real niggas out here listen to the computers too, nigga. Don't front. You know what I'm saying? We be listening to y'all haters out there, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know what y'all talking about, nigga.
Man, I appreciate. What area are you calling from?
Man, I'm from California, man. I'm from California, man. I'm from all over this motherfucker. I'm from Southern California, Central California, Northern California, all through that motherfucker, man.
All right. Good morning, you don't say. Man, appreciate you calling in, bro. I'm gonna go to a next caller, but I appreciate you, man, calling in about this game, man. Blessings.
All right, my nigga. One love.
Hello.
Hey, pick on and get some of that love in you. Let's take a sip of that love that feeds you for these niggas, man.
What's going on, man? Talk to me.
Oh, P, man, yeah, P. So I get knocked for 10 toes. You understand? I'm 40 toes right now, but nigga came on the block. You understand? Holeless, you know. And he's selling an instrument that I need for the biz, right? You know, he wanted 65, so I cashed him out, P. And I'm in that now, you understand? I put the bitch in the other one. So the nigga come back and told me, hey, P, do you want my room too? I said, man, what type of nigga this is, P, man? I'm down Texas, man, South Dallas, Texas, man, you understand me? Looking over the city right now, you understand? About to have brunch, you understand, with the bitch, you understand me? So what's wrong with this nigga, P?
Man, I don't know, man. You spitting so much game right now, man. I'm just saying, man, go ahead and do your thing, man.
Yeah, man. So I'm presiding on. I knocked the nigga for the 10 toes, P. Maybe 40 toes up. Then knock out the it's a little CL with some forges on it. You understand me? Knocked it out. You understand me? Put the bitch in it. You understand me? We going to lunch. You understand? Nigga come back. Pull up on me, man, flagging me down, man. Tell me, hey, P, do you want the room too, man? Man, I just need to move around, man. And gang, the nigga, the bitch found back here. She don't need this, P. She got a new phone. You understand me? Lose that. Hey, man, it's all love, nigga. What I'm supposed to do? I say, man, I don't know what you supposed to do, man. You gotta figure that out on your own, man.
Right. You spend too much game right now. Too much. You got too much sauce.
Yeah, okay, we finna head down to East Town there, we finna go to the desert, to Arizona. So, I'm just gonna, keep on, doing it, you understand, with these 40 toes, you understand, and stand down how I go, you know, P?
Right, man. You saucing it, man. I appreciate you blessing my platform, man. There's so much game you spitting right now. You know what I mean? I might have to let you go live one time, man, and you just bless the platform and I just be quiet, man, cause man, you killing it right now, man. You doing your thing, man.
Yeah, man, yeah, man, P, I appreciate you, man. All love, man, all blessings to you, man. You keep pulling out there for them, them haters, man. Then they need these fags around here, man. Tell them niggas don't call in, man, if you ain't got no game, man. And I'm gonna get the one-on-one. I need to get the one-on-one with you, P, because I got a little, situation. It's the bitch, you understand me? I told the bitch about the clinic line, you understand me? I'm trying to, we're trying to, build the platform, the empire on, you know what I'm saying, on some more shit. And the bitch just took off, please. She come back with the cards and everything. And I say, hold up, bitch, you moving, the directions of the instructions, you moving really precise on it, but hey, you gotta listen to what I gotta tell you first, you know what I'm saying? It was just, I told the bitch write it down and submit it to me, you understand me? And she wrote it down and I said, bitch, I ain't gave you approval to move forward, yeah, you understand me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I ain't gave you no approval, no say-so to move forward, yeah. Well, Daddy, I thought, this what we had talked about. Yeah, we talked about it, bitch, but I gotta implement it first. Gotta be implemented first. I don't keep implementing in you, but it gotta be implemented, you understand me, with this game first, bitch, because you think you moving too fast.
Right. Yeah, you dig what you said. You dig what you said.
Yeah, man, I got, and then another thing, too, I don't think this blade down here is, doing enough currency, you understand me, for me to have, two on the same, on one end, on the other end. So I told the bitch, when you goddamn me, when you bring the trap, we finna move around, you know what I mean?
What the fuck you said? What the fuck you said? You dig? What the fuck you said?
Yeah, man, but I ain't gonna hold you down. I'm stumped down here in Dallas, Texas, man, trying to bring the good energy, good vibration with this game, man, you know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Looking over it, presiding over it, daily, man,
Man, moving and grooving, man. You understand me? The Bank of America, Tanaka Michelle and Young Sarah. You understand me? Out that motherfucking pimpage. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. You know what I mean? That's some more of it, man. Thank you for calling in my motherfucking, you understand me? Motherfucking channel. You understand me? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I feel you.
Man.
So I sit up there, man, and talk to you at another time, my nigga. But thank you, man. You understand me for calling in. You did, cause this shit did have a whole bunch of motherfucking squares and shit. You understand me? Calling, man. Yeah. What the fuck you said? Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's real. Pepper, yeah. Well, tell you, I'm gonna get back in a bitch face, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have 50 calls by the next hour.
Hey, man. You know, if she want to see you with it, man, she gonna help you get it. Yeah. All right, man. You stay blessed, P. Hello?
Hello? Hey, what's up with it, Captain?
What's going on with it, man?
Wow, man, not too much. Nothing but the ring going on.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn you up. Hold on, cause you a little low. Okay, go ahead.
Right about that. Can you hear it loud and clear?
I got you a little louder, but I need you to step it up. Turn your sound much better.
Yeah, I'm up out here in this traffic, man, trying to get it going.
Okay.
All right, so check it out, man. I called for just a quick thing. First of all, it's too early in the morning for these cats to be playing. I'm out here in California, so it's like 8:30. Second of all, your Patreon, it go. So all these people calling in, talking about it ain't hidden. If y'all ain't using the instruction, y'all tripping.
Bro, I got
unlimited knowledge. It's almost kind of like a Bible.
bro, I got more videos within the months that I've been on there. I done posted more video. I done posted more videos on that Patreon than a lot of people that's been on there for years, man. You know, at least every other day. If I don't post at least 3 to 4 times a day, it's because I got busy. But I usually do post like 3 to 4 times a day.
Yeah, man, I see the growth. So what you giving out that manual is very important for this lifestyle that we live. I'm about out of here in Oakland, California, man, West Oakland, you know, and I do a lot of traveling up and down that coast. And I'm actually headed to Miami, headed to this airport right now. But the thing is this, I'm out here, I'm about to go snatch these 2 dames up, but I'm kind of hesitant because I listen to what they're saying, but they ain't really matching up with some of the action. It's a little bit of procrastinating and lagging. They just sent, we ain't on nothing live and they can't hear nothing, right? Or it's just us.
Hold on, I got to get your last question. What was the last thing you said?
Okay, the last thing I said is I'm getting ready to get up out of here on this flight from the city to go on to Miami. Let's go meet up with these dames. Now, I done got money with them before. But the thing is this, oh girl, we want to bring another party in. But I'm kind of hesitant because I ain't never seen no action or movement on her friend's behalf. So what do you suggest?
So you basically going somewhere to meet up with these dames, correct?
I'm going on a money play.
Okay, you said you're going on a money play to meet up with some dames.
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, I've done business with one before, but she wants to bring in a friend of hers.
Uh-huh. And so
I'm always open for suggestions. But
okay, so if there was hesitation, if you felt some resistance, or if you felt like you should have resisted, or you felt like you should have hesitate going or doing whatever, just follow your first pimp mind. Because every time that I didn't, I suffered the consequence for it. You know, if I would have followed my first pimp mind, I wouldn't even lost 3 years of my life. You know, you have to follow your first pimp mind.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take that jump and run with it. So I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, blessings to you. I appreciate you for calling in. But listen, you know what I mean? I know that situation that you spoke on in part because the way that you explained it. I don't know if you was speaking in part simply because we was over the phone or what have you. But if you want to speak in totality of the situation, you know, we can speak privately, you know, at another time. Just go to the website and set it up, and I'll go more into detail about it, you know?
All right, I'm about to do that right now, man.
All right, love.
Right on.
Hey, listen. A person can only give you game about a situation. Some of you don't know how to you haven't mastered how to speak indirectly but directly. You might understand what you're saying in your mind, but when you conveying it to the next person, you think that you're saying some slick shit or something pimpish or saying something indirect, but you speaking so much in code or basically in your language that you understand, the other individual doesn't even understand what you're saying. They hear the words that you're saying, but they couldn't get to the meat because there was too many bones in the way. Okay, hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on, Sam? I was just calling you because I want to ask you a question about something that, you know, you was talking about earlier and something that you made a video about as well.
Go ahead, bro. Finally, finally a serious phone call from a serious caller that sounds like he has some common sense. Talk to me.
Okay, no, I mean, well, basically, you know what I'm saying, you know, when you say, all right, yeah, you know, you want to make sure that, you know, you don't give her, you know what I'm saying, the D when she wants it and everything like that. You make sure, you know what I'm saying, you pretty much build with her pretty much the game, like, you know what I mean?
Well, even if I wasn't a participant in the lifestyle, I would still apply that to my life because I was already doing that.
Right.
Before I was participating in the life, one of the women that I still love, still to this day, she's the only woman that could ever honestly say that we were in a relationship. You had other women that was
Right.
claiming me, but I wasn't claiming them. But
Right.
me and this broad, we was claiming each other. This is in my square days. But even in that relationship, even as attractive, you know what I mean, as she was and still is to this day, just beautiful and chocolate and thick and just pretty, and her skin was unreal, and her motherfucking hair was just because she mixed with Indian. Everything was right, but I knew even then as a square that, as I like to say, that procrastination only builds up the anticipation for fornication. Procrastination only builds up the anticipation of fornication. The more that
Yeah.
I procrastinate, the more that I make her wait, the more that I deny her, the more that her sexual desires are being intensified for me to be inside of her because attractive women don't know the definition of no.
Mm,
They don't.
that makes sense.
Attractive
Yeah.
women don't know the definition of no. They got the pretty
Yeah.
privilege. So because they got the pretty, the fine ass, and the thick ass privilege, um, they're constantly on the daily, always hearing yes. So when a man speaks and says no, that's a foreign vernacular to a attractive woman. So when you say no or you deny her, she don't even know how to respond to this. She don't know how to react to this at all because she's not used to
Right.
it. She know
Right.
you're not
Right.
gay. She know you're attracted to her. She can feel, what I mean, that you're attracted to her. But at the same time, you keep denying her, and this has never been done. And like I always say, the best way to obtain and maintain the mind of a woman, whether you're in the game or not, is to say something and do something that has never been said or done. We know without a shadow of a doubt, an attractive woman can walk up in a club, a store, she can go to a church. If she fine as hell, she can go to a church and get some dick.
Right. That's right.
An attractive woman, she can make a man get involved in some hypocrisy. If she fine as hell, we see that with Derek Jackson. So, a fine ass woman, she can get dick anytime she want. She got access to it. But when she comes around a man that is governed by game and not his dick, when she's around a man that knows that, if I allow this woman, to decide when we will have sex and when we won't have sex, that is too much power. So instead of accepting the cards that's dealt to me, I'm going to change the hand. She's not going to decide when and where we're going to have sex. I'm going to decide that. That's too much power for a bitch to have. That power should belong to me. So the only way that you can take that power from a woman is you have to deny her. You have to abstain. You pretty much not only deny her, you got to deny yourself. Because it's not that you don't want to fuck her. It's that I know the benefits of abstaining from being inside of you when you want me to be inside of you, especially when we first get together.
Yeah.
So, it's just like, for example, when people talk about, I remember my first time when God spoke to me. I remember the first time when the Spirit of God spoke to me. I remember the first time I got this vision. I remember the first time I received this prophecy. I remember the first time that I had a dream, that ended up coming to an existence. The reason why these things are so special, because it's not common. It doesn't happen every day. So because it doesn't happen every day, you know what I mean? people appreciate that. God doesn't speak to people every day. If he did, as special as he is, it wouldn't be special. You can have something great, but if you give it away like the air of God, it's not going to be appreciated and celebrated because you made something great common. Even if a man can have the greatest dick in the world, but if he fucks that bitch every day or every other day, he's going to make, you know? So remember that which is valuable or that which is great or that which is special won't be so valuable, great, or special. It's not going to be that if it's common, if anybody can have it at any time that they want it.
Yeah, that's facts. But do you ever worry that, you know what I'm saying, they might be...
Hold on, let me stop you there. I don't worry about nothing.
Yeah, I know. For sure.
I'm cautious.
What I mean by that,
hold on. Yeah. I'm concerned, but I'm never worried. It's a difference. But go ahead.
Yeah, my bad. I just used the wrong word. I'm sorry about that. You know what I mean? But what I really meant to say is, like, you know, do you ever consider, there we go, do you ever consider that you might come across a woman that might take that as a rejection, and, you know, they don't really respond to rejection very well, so, you know what I mean, take it as a rejection and, you know, kind of either, you know, start, you know, going, no, getting sensitive about it, all emotional about it, you feel me, like, just because I'm not giving her what she wants at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever consider that happening or care about whether that happens or not? Or...
Honestly, this is the most genuine that I could be concerning the question that you asked. I don't give a fuck. Because by me being so special, by me being so blessed by God, if the bitch leave because I didn't fuck her, then fuck her. Fuck that bitch. If she left because I didn't bless her when she desired for her to be blessed with that intimate part of me, and you left for that reason with all that I have to offer you, and you left because I didn't get affectionate with you when you wanted to be affectionate. I didn't get inside you and get intimate with you. You know what I mean? When you wanted to be intimate, if you left for that reason and that reason alone, then you're not even strong enough to be with a man like me. So I'm in my mental state is what's for me is for me. Whatever God, the game has for me, it's for me. And that which blows up, it wasn't for me. So especially if you blew up for that reason, like, yeah, you're not, I don't, do you ever wonder or do you ever consider? No, hell no. I don't care.
Yeah, for sure. Now, that makes a lot of sense, man. You really shouldn't care, because at the end of the day, you know your worth, and you know you could just replace that bitch at any time.
Remember, it's billions of her, but it's only one of me. Hold on. Why waste time within your one existence on earth saying, damn, I should have gave her some dick. She would have stayed. Like, no. I bless you when I want to bless you. I go inside you when I want to go inside you. I'm not going to give you what you want when you want it. Because I know some bitches, if they can have dick, whenever they want to have dick, they going to make a pimp into a fucking porno star. So no, I'm not going to give you dick, bitch, when you want the damn dick. No. No.
Yeah, that's facts. Yo, do I got no problem for one more question?
Man, you can, go ahead. You the first actual caller that called with, a question that, wasn't on no goofy shit. So yeah, that's the people really that I come live for. The individuals that I've been dealing with lately, man, this makes me want to just take the call in away and just basically just keep providing content, because it's like, damn, why all the goofies coming in? We talking about the game. I've been preaching and teaching these messages. Ask me questions concerning the messages. Debate me on things that you don't believe in that I said. You know what I mean? That's when it's time for that. I don't want to come on, man, stop talking about the game. And then other individual, I didn't know whether he was high as hell or what. So it's just been a whole bunch of Daffy Duck, you know what I mean, goofy shit going on, man. So you the first one to call in that, was cool. What's your question?
I mean, basically what I was going to say is, I remember in one of your messages you said, there was a girl you was pursuing. I think you said you was pursuing her on something. I don't know if it was Facebook or IG or something. You was trying to knock her or something or whatever. And
What's going? Hold on for a minute. Good morning, Miss Bella. You know, good morning to you. And if any lady has came in and you acknowledge me and I didn't see you, you know what I mean? Man, don't charge it to my heart. You know, I just didn't see you, baby. Good morning to all the ladies. Blessings to all the ladies. All right, go ahead, bro. What you saying?
Yeah, so basically, you know, it was there was this woman you was trying to knock, you know what I'm saying, off the net, you know what I mean? I don't know what I forgot what you said it was. I think it was maybe Facebook or IG something. And, you know, she wasn't like, you know, responding or, you know, she wouldn't respond like when you would hit her up all the time. But I don't know if she already had a P at the time, but she wasn't always responding to you all the time and you stayed available. That's what she was saying. She was like, you know,
okay, go ahead.
You know, we all know women are kind of like addicted to attention. You see what I'm saying? So how do you know whether or not you ever gonna get somewhere with that with staying available, or if that girl just kind of using you for the attention that you're giving them? You see what I'm saying? Because you know
the story. I know what you.
Yeah.
I know what you saying, but that story that you told, that wasn't a good example. I don't even remember that. But if you probably spoke more on it, I probably believe, because there's been many times where I was getting at a broad in the streets or getting at a broad, and just because you don't get the response that you want immediately, or even a response at all immediately, you know, I don't get discouraged for that. You know, as a pimp, you can't be scared of rejection. You can't be scared to, you know, not receive any acknowledgement. You know, you have to get to a point within your mind, I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm going to stay at this bitch until the spirit of pimp and say, all right, move on. You know what I'm saying? Because there will come a time where, okay, you getting at this broad and she done pretty much made it known that she's fucking with the motherfucker that she fucking with, or she just has no interest, you know, in fucking with you. Point and simple. Every broad is not attracted to Sinful to P or want to fuck with Sinful to P, and I accept that. You know, I accept the fact that she's stupid as fuck. But the thing is this, as far as with that situation that you spoke on, going back to just staying available, if I had got discouraged, if I had said, man, fuck it, man, the bitch, she ain't, you know, because there's somebody in here, I ain't gonna say his name, that's one of his problems. I love him to death, but that's one of his problems. If he get at a bitch, he just think immediately, you know what I mean, things are supposed to happen. And when it don't happen his way, or a bitch basically sits up there and give him a cold shoulder, or show him no acknowledgement, or say something corny, he gonna get in his feelings and call her a bunch of bitches, and now they going back and forth in the club and all. That's not, no. If she doesn't acknowledge me, if she doesn't, you know, give me any type of acknowledgement in the beginning, you know what I mean, I'm going to stay at that. I've had too many experiences where I stayed at the bitch, and because of me staying at the bitch, I ended up having that bitch. So I don't come into situations like, man, you know, she might not acknowledge me, or considering whether she acknowledged me. That's too much power into basically negative energy. You know, I come with the faith of the game. And if things don't go my way, I can accept that and pimp on. Now, what was your other question? Because it was like two within one.
Well, I mean, while you was saying that, I was thinking to myself, and I was like, yo, like, what is the difference between somebody who can knock real easy, that can catch real easy, the catch in is real great, but they can't keep, versus somebody who might have a little bit, you know what I'm saying, not be the best at catching, they're not ain't gonna be that fast, like, you know, they're not gonna go out there and just knock right away, you know what I'm saying, they're not that great, but when they have something, they keep that shit for a long time, you know what I'm saying, like, what is the dude that's keeping it for a long time without her blowing up? What is he doing that the dude that's so good at catching isn't doing, you know what I mean?
in the beginning, that was me and Freeze. That was in the beginning. Freeze keep hand was better than mine. Sin
Right.
can admit that. I tell no lies. My catch hand was greater than Freeze, but Freeze keep hand was better than mine. When we first started, Freeze would only be like 2 deep. He'll have 2 deep at the most, sometimes 3 deep, and but he'll end up having bitches for some years. When I first started, I came into the game, always 5 and 6, deep, or 4 here. But the problem was you would see me, with this 4 today, and you come back 2 weeks later, I'm 5 deep, but I only got one from the 4 that I had. I got a whole new crew, and I used to think that shit was cool, that I was knocking the way that I was knocking, but no, OG had to check me on that and say, man, okay, there we go. A piece said, Sin, you got a great mouthpiece. You got a great personality. So you going to always have a woman whenever you want a woman. But my problem is with you, why you not able to keep these women? I noticed that about you. Your catch hand is, man, you knocking left and right. But he said, I noticed that about you. How come you're not keeping the women that you're knocking? There's something that you're doing. There's something that you're not doing. It's something that you're saying. It's something that you're not saying. Why you can't keep these broads that you knocking? Because you getting some good quality work and you be deep. And if you can maintain that, your money would be right. But you keep going from stable to stable, from bitches to bitches. No, no, I can't pat you on your back because you keep knocking. What about your keep hand though? And so
Right.
when he got at me like that, he said, look now, he said, look at Freeze. He said, Freeze is going to sit up there, you know what I mean? And he's going to have, he's not going to knock as many broads as you. He said, because Freeze's personality is not yours. His mouthpiece ain't yours. He said, but, one thing about Freeze, he liked to work out, discipline, and he's like, how come you, because he knew my history, how come you not applying your discipline, from this and that, to this? He said, man, you know what I mean? How come you ain't in the gym? How come you ain't working out? How come you ain't? He like, come on, man. He like, then he said another thing, that you gotta work on. He's like, man, you be doing a whole, but because at that time, this is true. We gonna just talk about sin. At that time, sin was, we was both young pimps doing things, but I'm not talking about Freeze right now. We're gonna put the spotlight on sin. At that time, you got to remember that before I got into the lifestyle, I was a singer. So I was used to fucking all the time. You know what I'm saying? I was used to having fun. Okay, there we go. When I got into the game, I took advantage of me being in the game when I first got in. Sin always wanted to fuck. I'm just being serious. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to try to make myself look pimpish and everything like that. This is what it sounds like with no justification. Sin wanted to fuck damn near all the time. I had a sex demon. But people have to understand that, prior to me being in a lifestyle from 14 to 20 years old, I wasn't doing anything. So, of course, when I finally came into the streets, to do what I wanted to do, and especially now that I'm in the game, man, I lost my mind. I'm having sixums and all type of shit. I'm having fun, But
Yeah.
I didn't realize, like a lot of other young niggas are not realizing, that just because this woman is doing dates and she's talking the language of hoeing and everything like that, you must remember that this is still a woman. And women have feelings, they get emotional. You can have it don't even got to be a sixsome. You can have a threesome, foursome, fivesome, sixsome, whatever. But when you having sex with all your women all at one time, even though they might smile or laugh, it's always going to be somebody within that bunch that's going to say, he fucking her harder than he was fucking me. Or I could tell by the way, he handles her, touches her, he loves her. Or especially if they got discrepancies with each other, they don't really like each other like that. You know what I mean? And you don't give a fuck about none of that. All you care about is your sexual desires and wanting to fuck. Man, you ain't doing nothing but making this situation accelerate to an expiration date. Because the spirit of jealousy is in the air. You know what I mean? And you're pretty much intensifying it with all of that goofy shit. And then you got some women, as beautiful as they are, they don't feel comfortable with themselves, around other women. She feel like this woman is more physically beautiful than her, and her ass is bigger than mine, her titties is bigger than mine, she suck dick better than me, she take dick better, so I had to get out of a lot of shit that I was doing, and let's just be real. Another thing that I did that I'm gonna give you young peas, so you don't have to repeat my history, because I told you, you're either gonna learn from my wise words or me being a proverb on what to do or what not to do. And this is a what not to do. I'm not making justifiable reasons for snitching. Let me say that first. I am not making justification for snitching. Snitching is snitching. If you snitch, you know what I mean? You're a snitch, can't have no affiliation with it. But let's just keep it real. The bitch that they seen in the video, the Gigi bitch, Jennifer Harper, within that video, because of the way that I conducted myself, I made provisions for that to happen. That's just the real. At that time, man, I was just so arrogant. Nobody could tell me nothing. I just felt like, it's a matter of time before I take over the game, man. I told Freeze, I said, man, I'm gonna be 10 deep. I might fuck around and be 15 deep by the summer. The way this shit moving, man. I was like, man, I want like $250,000 of nothing but track money. $250,000 of motherfucking pussy money. I'm about to sit up there within my first year of the game. I'm about to do this and do that. That's all I could think about. And so, the little broad that they seen that ended up getting fat and she's looking a damn fool at court. That same bitch, she wanted to be, at one time, she wanted to be like everything to me. And she did everything for me at that particular time. And I was having sex with everybody in the household but her. And not only was I having sex with, and this is just plain dumb. Not only was I having sex with everybody else but her, but I was making it known, this is so stupid. I was making it known, I was, with the pimping that I was fucking with at that time. And even later on, those that know the story, you already know when I got out the pen, how that went with T-Mac, and Gigi, and when he told me about it. But I made provisions for that with the unwise choices, that I made. I wasn't able to maintain that family, maintain that situation, because of my youthful, unwise decisions, because of my youthful lust. because of the just being stupid. Not gonna even come up with another word for just dumb. You know. So my keep hand, I was an enemy to myself. It wasn't so much that this pimp is pimping so great or this pimp is pimping so great. No, sin was an enemy to himself. Sin was hindering himself. Because amongst the youth at that time in the game, on certain levels intellectually, there was no competition. You know, but because of those certain things that I had, the problems that I was having at that time, being young and stupid, I was an enemy to myself. You know, so my keep hand couldn't flourish because of a lot of stupid shit that I was doing. It was other young P's that was doing, but we talking about me right now. You know, not putting the camera on nobody else, just me right now. My keep hand was not prospering because of dumbass shit that I was doing, such as that. You know?
All right. For sure.
So you know, and let me also say this. A lot of times niggas they keep hand is not strong because they have not taken care of their priorities as a man. You got to take care of your man shit. And if you took care of your man shit, you would pretty much prosper in the pimping. You know, for example.
Now,
go ahead.
I was just about to ask you to elaborate on that when you say you're taking care of your man shit, but you about to do that anyway.
You know, just young shit like, you know, getting cars and no license. You know, just a whole lot of dumb shit. You know what I mean? Crash this car, got another whip. Okay, this shit get impounded. Okay, I'm about to go. Yeah, I did a lot of young dumbass shit. You know, Sin always wanted to you know, matter of fact, damn, you just led me to a new message. I'll save that in my mind. But yeah, man, just keeping that thing all the way 100, man. I couldn't flourish. I couldn't prosper, you know, in the game, you know, especially the way I was supposed to, because I was an enemy to myself. I was hindering myself. It wasn't that, you know, other pimps was, I'm just going to come out and say it. It wasn't that this one got more game or this one is smarter. No, it's because I didn't have, you know, a lot of my man shit, you know, together. And that's why I couldn't prosper, you know, in the pimping. You know, you can have so many abilities, you know, and these particular areas, but if you don't take care of your man shit, no matter how many gifts you have, and no matter how blessed you are in these areas, you will never pimp to your fullest potential because you don't have your man shit together. You know?
All right. Yeah, sure.
So you gotta, as I like to say, you gotta dot them I's and cross the T's and shit. There's a lot of niggas in the game, they got fucked up credit. You know, it's a lot of niggas that can't move the way that they want to move because, you know, they owe so much child support. You know, some niggas is on probation and parole for hella years. It's always something. You know, like this P got this problem, that P got this one got this problem, that one got this problem. I'm not gonna say his name. Like one P, you know, he got this going on, but he still can't move the way he wanna move because in his yesterday, he called a case that he ended up getting, he had to register as a sex offender. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
and he's not a pedophile. He don't fuck with kids. You know, anybody that really know this guy, he got a reputation for fucking with grown women. But because of that case, he has to register for a sex offender, I think, for the rest of his life. So he'd never really be able to pimp the way that he desires or the way that he could possibly, you know.
Maybe.
You know, it's certain P's that would have been on certain levels, you know, but they got drug problems. This one got this. It's almost like, in a sense, it's almost like Patrick Ewing. You know, anybody know Patrick Ewing? You know, when Patrick had his legs, you know, Patrick was a motherfucker. A lot of people be forgetting
Right.
about Patrick Ewing. But
Yeah, them hot.
yeah, Patrick Ewing had a nice shot and everything, man. Even though the Bulls, we used to spank everybody, but we can't deny that the Knicks used to give us problems. You know, Patrick was a problem. But when he lost his legs, when his legs was no longer good, Patrick wasn't a problem anymore. He was just another regular ass nigga in the NBA. He wasn't special. No, he couldn't play basketball to, you know, his fullest potential. Why? Because of that problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's real, dog. All right, man. Shit, man. I took up a lot of your time, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No,
know,
you was good. I appreciate you, man, for calling in. You damn near make me want to end just off you, because I'm afraid of, you know, the conversations that I've had, you know, that was cool. And by me keeping the line open, man, I might have somebody call in and they might, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man, I got you, bitch. You know, but yeah, I appreciate you for calling in, man.
all right, man. Appreciate you, man. Peace.
Blessings.
Bless.
Make sure you hit the like button. Let's get up to 500. Hello. Shout out to Mia West. Appreciate the 26, man.
26, man.
Do me a favor, turn down that turn that off.
Turn that off. Hey, hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? Blessings to you, man.
Bro, you gotta turn your background off.
Turn your background. Is that better?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, blessings to you. It's TM down from Toronto.
Bro, you gotta turn your background completely anytime where I gotta keep saying something. Anytime I gotta keep saying it again and again, you gotta go. Okay, hello? Hello? Okay, you gotta go. Okay, you gotta go. Bill, appreciate that. Shout out to Bill. Hello?
All right, what's the next step after you get the stable of women that you want?
Hold
you
on,
accumulate the amount of currency that you want.
Hold on. Who is this?
This is Yoga. We called earlier and you called me a goofy. I've been listening and the game's good and I'm listening. I have a legit question. What do you do after you accumulate the stable of women that you want and the money that you want? What's your next level of the game after you done pimp and you got the money? What's after that? How do we build ourselves up?
Bro.
What do we do after that? And if you don't have a quick
Damn, man. Nigga just a damn goofy. First of all, I answer his question, but I really have no interest in talking to the goofy. But what I will say is there's no such thing as getting the money that you want. There's no such thing as getting the money that you want. You guys don't know how to talk. So just ask me, what should you say? Just like some idiot when he said, you know, there is an end game. People should stop saying end game. The game don't end. All you do is go to another level, another dimension within the game, whether illegally or you want to go to the legal side. You know, just because you're no longer presiding over women, that don't mean that you ain't sitting up there living off this game. So there's no such thing as a end game. I'm never ending with the game. I could leave the lifestyle now and be a preacher, a teacher. I could be a politician, but I'm always going to be utilizing the game until I die. So there's no end game. All of these niggas using shit that don't even make sense. The end game. Ain't no end game. And who said the end game was marriage? Who told you the end game was a certain amount of money? Ain't no certain amount of money. You could be a billionaire. What's greater than having 1 billion, 2 billion? What's greater than having 2 billion, 4 billion? Ain't no such thing as being satisfied. A pimp is never satisfied. waking certain people up. God be waking certain people up to irritate my soul. Just dumb. Hello.
Saying Andre Taylor making real moves. What are you doing?
Bro, I think you a
Andre Taylor's
homo.
making real moves, saying, what are you doing?
I think that you a homosexual. I really think that you're a homosexual because, bro, why do you keep calling in and you thinking about me? Yeah, he making real moves, bro. He making real moves, bro. I'm sitting on, I ain't doing nothing. Nothing. I'm doing nothing, bro. Andre making real moves, and I'm not doing nothing. But I'm on your mind, though. But I'm on your mind, though. I'm on your mind. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm on your mind. That's what I'm doing. I'm on your mind. That's what I'm doing, nigga. I'm on your mind. I don't even gotta make no moves. That's just how powerful I am. I don't make no moves, but yet you still sitting over there thinking about sinful though. I ain't making a goddamn move, but you sitting over there thinking about me. I'm on your mind. I'm residing and abiding in a small location called your motherfucking mind, and I'm not even making no moves. That just show you how powerful I am. I don't even gotta make no moves, bitch, and I'm already on your motherfucking mind. You got up this morning thinking about me. After I end this motherfucking live, I'm not even gonna even think about your no character, no intelligent, having motherfucking ass. But you still gonna be thinking about my no moves making ass. I don't even gotta make no moves. And you still thinking about me. God woke your dumb ass up another day and you still thinking about my non-move making ass. I don't make no moves, but I'm on your mind. That just show you how cold I am. That just show you how cold I am. I don't even gotta make a fucking move and I'm on you niggas' minds. And I like that. All these other niggas gotta make moves. Niggas gotta become the president. Nigga gotta sell an album and go diamond. Motherfuckers gotta sit up there and jump off a building to get noticed. CNN gotta make one motherfucking move and I'm on you niggas' mind. With my non-move making ass, I'm on all you little niggas' mind, especially yours. You buttermilk ass nigga. Nigga's a motherfucking mod in Cynthia G channel and he just calling in on mine talking about you ain't making no move. What type of moves you making, Seeing what type of moves you making? What type of moves you making? You want to choose up with a man that's making the right moves and shit. You want a high value man, you bitch ass nigga. You want a high value man and shit. You been watching Kevin Samuels channel and you like a high value man. So you looking for the right man to stop calling in and leave me alone, sir. You cannot choose. The answer is no. The answer is no. You cannot choose, sir. Sir, the answer is no. You cannot choose. The answer is no. I know you want to put on heels and do it big on Fig for me, but the answer is no, sir. You cannot choose, little mama. No, you cannot. Slow down, Avon lady. You will not be able to choose. No, you cannot. You cannot. You cannot. The answer is no. I'm not going to take the game to the next level. I'm going to sit my non-moving ass down right here and remain on you niggas' mind, and I'm going to talk shit for the rest of my life. Them niggas going to make all of the moves, and I ain't going to make no moves and still be on you niggas' mind. I ain't making no moves at all. I ain't got no hoes. I ain't got none of that shit. Oh, shit. Little mama. Hold on, man. I'm tired of his buster ass. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to block. Hold on. He don't know how gay that shit sounded. Andre Taylor making moves. You know, Freeze, man. They making moves, man. They making moves. Nah, nigga. I ain't making no moves, nigga. I ain't making not one motherfucking move. None at all. And I'm still on your mind. That just show you how cold I am. I ain't even gotta make a move. I ain't gotta do no free. None of this shit them other niggas doing. And I'm on you niggas' mind. I like that. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me switch this right quick. Hold on for a minute. I knew it was gonna happen, man. We just had a good conversation. Some good game, and I knew that was bound to happen. Hold on. Andre Taylor making moves. Hold on. And shout out to bro for making moves. And shout out to bro for making moves. Okay, hold on. Let me do this right quick. Like, what nigga call you from different numbers? I'm looking at this thing because first he had called me from this line. Like, this shit crazy. I'm not gonna be that invested in another man. These niggas are weird. All right, hold on. No, that ain't the dude that said get in the Bible. The dude that said get in the Bible, he told me, he said, I think you're a low-life clown. I think you're disgusting. He said your life is offensive to black people. I mean, he threw me up. Hold on. I think that you're disgusting. I think that your life is a disrespect to black people. If you want to talk to me, call. Come on. We gonna get it in 30 more minutes. Come on. Call that 702 line right now. I just said call the 702 line. No, I think that's that goofy. I'm good on that. No, that is that goofy. I am cool on that. Hold on for a minute. Let me do that right quick. Like, just dumb. I think, yeah, man, Sin might have to do that. Cause it's just y'all too goofy. It's like little kids. No. All right.
See if you can get a young piece some good insight on screening, so we can stay out of that location of jail.
Okay, what do you want me to repeat? Because I've said that millions of times. Hold on for a minute. My motherfuckers keep calling my 773 and I switched it. Hold on for a minute. All right, cool. Now what you saying? You know, with the screening.
Was it in a past video that you
Bro, I got videos. I got videos. I can probably send you like 9 to 10 of those. But when you say
I definitely use those.
Okay, but when you say screening, are you speaking on some social media shit, or you talking about, you know, meeting a broad? You know, if you see a broad at a bar, like what you saying?
I'm talking about the broad at work while she working. Some screening for her. Some screening tips for her.
Oh, you talking about teaching your broad how to screen calls while she's on the internet?
Yes.
Oh man, yeah. Just call me privately, man. Some of the questions you got to just think. Like, yeah, if you think about the questions that you ask, even though that's not no like hell of a game, but you know, them type of questions and things like that, that's usually discussed within consultation. You know?
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna do that too.
But what I will tell you is this, you know, how long you been professing to be in this?
About 4.5 years, 5 years.
And so within 4.5 years, you and your girl or whoever, you know what I mean, you just been on the internet. You never been outside with it.
No, we outside. We doing both. But you know, I'm just trying to sharpen my game up. Just like you said, it's always some up.
Okay, so let me ask you this: is your bride getting arrested all the time because of undercovers coming through?
We had 1 or 2 instances.
Okay, well, not gonna give too much, but I'll just say this, you know, and this ain't just pertaining to a fucking phone call. This pertaining to
Okay.
when she got arrested, you know what I mean, by Vice. What did you do after that? When she came home and you finally got a chance to speak to her, you know what I mean? What did you do?
We went over everything she did and where she fucked up at.
Okay, and what did she tell you that she fucked up at? What did she say she did wrong?
I mean, she invited the motherfucker through without properly screening him, without getting everything she needed to know.
Okay, so when you say she did everything without properly, investigating them and everything like that, and finding out, things pertaining to the trick, to the one that professed to be a trick but was really Vice.
But
What was it that she said that she did incorrect? Like she didn't.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know exactly what it was.
Wait, hold on. Stop. How is it that you don't know what she did incorrectly on the phone call and you sat there with her face to face and you asked her, you know what I mean, what happened? See, that type of shit right there is just common peace sense. This is not no in another galaxy type of game. This is just common peace sense. When a hoe make a mistake like that, the pimpin' sit down with that bitch and he listened to exactly what she did and didn't do, play by play. And a bitch gonna let you know where she went off wrong if she keep the story all the way 100. Because a lot of times,
Right.
Them bitches get too comfortable being on the internet, and she don't screen the way she used to screen, or she get too comfortable. Sometime it'll go too long. She ain't been arrested in a while, so she don't really go through the whole procedure, like she used to normally do. So basically, you understand me? It was on the bitch. She didn't ask the questions, because if the bitch had listened to the trick, excuse me, I keep saying trick, but he is a trick, but he just wasn't tricking at that time. But when the Vice called in, a lot of times the Vice give themselves away. They don't even have no slick game. They don't have no game like that. It's just once you listen to the conversation, and the bitch tell you exactly what was said on the phone, you gonna be like, damn, bitch, well, why you didn't woo, woo, woo? That's because she wasn't paying attention. She was just saying, you got some bitches, they don't screen at all. Just, okay, where you at? You in the parking lot? That's you in the blue car? Okay, come on. Yeah, I'm in room 304, come through. They not, it's nothing professional. So because there's no type of screening going on, yeah, bitch gonna be in and out that jail. But hey man, when a bride is on that phone, with that dude, because first of all, they used to have, I forgot the name of that shit. All the hoes used to use, this is when Backpage was really popping at the time. They had Mr. Number.
Reference page.
No, they had Mr. Number. Hold on for a minute. Let me because I don't know why people keep calling while I'm on the phone. But it was Mr. Number and it was something else. Because these motherfuckers would call, a bitch could actually Google the number. And then it was this other service that I can't remember, because this ex-bitch of mine used to have this shit, but it pretty much would let a bitch know that 9 out of 10, this call is on dummy. that it's on some bullshit, you know.
Right.
And one thing about a hoe, well, I don't want to say because you know the hoes be outside, but one thing about a bitch that's seasoned with all that phone call shit, phone call being a secretary and all that shit, she gonna at least be positioned in. She gonna always make sure that she got a room where she can actually see the motherfucker. You know what I mean? In outside, as soon as he pull up, she wants to be able to look at him in the parking lot. And a bitch know, you know what I mean, when it's two motherfuckers coming instead of one, or three or four motherfuckers coming instead of one, you already know what he's on. Or just a certain vehicle, the certain way that they look. You know, that's why I say you can't be fucking with no dumbass bitch in the game, because you got some bitches, they keep getting arrested and they still don't know what they did wrong. Bitch get arrested, go to CCDC, then you got some bitches that don't pay attention so bad that the bitch she done got arrested by the same fucking vice twice, sometime even 3 times. I can't make this shit up. Bitches don't be paying attention. Hold on. There we go. You know what I mean? Right. Bitches don't be paying attention. So if you got a bitch that ain't gonna pay attention, you know what I mean, she gonna end up going back and forth, you know what I mean, in jail. You know what I mean? I had a brother. The reason why I'm saying these things is because I'm speaking from experience. I had a broad. I was like, and so you knew. I mean, I'm in Canada now, so I say the shit. But you know, it's this guy that everybody kind of like familiar with. You know what I mean? That basically that was a vice in Vegas. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say his name, but you know, it was a vice that's kind of like famous in Vegas. And he had got this broad twice. I'm like, how did you go for the okie doke twice? But easy, the bitch not paying attention. So the main thing, man, you know what I mean? A broad gonna sit up there. I want to say certain things, but I ain't gonna sit up there and put too much paint where it ain't. But one thing about it is when the bitch doing that internet shit, you know, she want to make sure that she's in a room where she could actually look at the parking lot. She could actually see this so-called trick or this vice that's professing to be a trick, that's still a trick, but he ain't tricking right now. And she can see it. She can see the two motherfuckers. Right. She can sit up there and give the wrong room, or she might give, you know what I mean, a place, and she ain't nowhere near there, but she could actually look from the window and see this motherfucker pulling up. I'm like, oh yeah, he vice. You know, that's what a wise bitch, you know, would do, but it ain't too many of them like that. Hold on for a minute. You got the bitch on the internet in Milwaukee?
No, that's just where I'm from. No, we ain't using that over here.
Oh, I'm about to say, like,
ain't nothing going
nigga,
on.
Nigga, I know your money funny, nigga. If you got a bitch on the internet in Milwaukee, nigga, ain't no nigga. I was about to say, man, like, man, the Lions don't be hitting like that. No, I mean, maybe somebody.
But it ain't nothing like that.
You know, like, hold on, man. Let me do this right quick. Cause this boy an idiot. There we go. Just dumb. Now he calling my other number from this. Like, that is a homosexual. That nigga is a thorough homosexual. I've never been invested in another man like that. These dudes are weird.
Man like that.
Hold on.
These dudes are weird.
There we go. Okay, bam. But yeah, fam, you probably in another area. I was about to say, I just had to check. I was like, man, so I was like, he got the bitch on the lines in Milwaukee? That nigga ain't seeing no money.
Hey, ain't no relish coming through this motherfucker.
No, but blessings to you, man. I'm opening up the phone lines for somebody else.
Okay,
but when you want to chop it up in detail and we could get, you know, more into some, you know, hit me privately. You know? All right.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. Man, we talking about strong goofy. Hello.
Shit, baby. Why did you say,
Bruh. I don't even like the tone of your voice. Why does your voice sound like that? I don't even know what you asking, but I don't even like the tone of your voice. Why is your tone like that?
Well, that's a personal problem.
No, it's not a personal problem. Why is the tone of your voice like that, sir? Why?
Like what?
No, it's like you are bound by a homosexual spirit, son. Why are you calling Sinful to P?
Because I'm asking.
No, don't ask me nothing.
Huh?
I'm not asking nothing. I'm not answering questions about the LGBT barbecue community center. I'm not into that. Why are you calling me?
Nigga, I'm not with.
I don't like the tone of your voice. Son, I don't like it. Hang up.
All right, you motherfucker.
Son, I don't like your voice. You're going to have to change your voice. Matter of fact, if it's another man around you, your brother or something, or ask that dude, tell him to ask me the question, because I don't like the tone of your voice. Don't call.
With some help, I got about 2 other folks talk about my manhood. Motherfucker, don't be telling me how I style. Motherfucker, who are you?
I don't like your
Okay,
voice.
but anyways, I have a question.
I don't like your voice.
Would you mind answering? I don't give a fuck what you like, nigga.
I don't like your voice.
Nigga, I got a question.
I don't give a fuck about your question. I just don't like your voice. I think you bound by the spirit of homosexuality. I don't know why you called in. You know the type of person I am. I don't like talking to y'all.
The nigga, see, I want to put this voice in your face, nigga. Real shit. I don't give a fuck what you like.
You said you want to put this pussy in my face. Boys don't have pussies. Niggas don't have pussies, man. Man, stop. I don't want to hear that, sir. Okay, let's go. Man, these motherfuckers is crazy. Okay, hello. Okay, hello.
Hello?
What's going on, man?
Oh, what's down with the Senators MVP, bro?
Oh, man, what's going on, MVP?
Man, shit just cooling, bro. I'm in that shot right now, you know?
Oh, okay. Blessings to you, man.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
it's finally good to talk to another human being, man. Damn, man. I thought maybe they didn't exist no more, man. God damn, man. There's been so many goofies calling in today, man. God damn.
Man, I've been tripping out all motherfucking morning, though. I'm talking about trip the fuck out, man.
You know, for real, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, man.
I didn't know, but
Man,
yeah, talk to.
Man, shit, bro. I was just calling in some shit that was on my mind. I was just thinking about, like, I was pretty much like, okay, if a guy professing to be, you know, a player, a pimp, or a Mac in today's time, do you think it's necessary for them to have social media?
Necessary. It's not he can definitely pimp, you know, without social media. You know, like social media can be a blessing and it can also be a hindrance. Because a lot of energy that you give in social media, if you would apply that same energy and time.
Right, and that's what I be thinking about too, because that shit, I don't give a fuck who you is, you will find yourself at times getting very distracted by that shit, bro.
Listen, you could be an individual who was reading and you was in a deep study, all right? And you was in a deep study doing your thing, you wasn't even bothering nobody. But because somebody lying on you, you know what I mean? You like, what? Something was said, and now all of a sudden, you went from reading and being focused on what you was focused on to now that somebody done told a lie that was so cold that you felt like you had, you know what I mean, to respond to it, or you had to say something, you know? They're like, yeah, man, you got diseases, or you got this, or It don't even necessarily have to be something of any type of negativity. You might have said, you know what, I'm gonna leave social media alone, for a few months. And then once you got on there, you checked your DM and your inbox, and it was bitches in there like, Sin, where are you? I can't remember your number. You know what I mean? I got this amount of money. I'm ready to choose. I'm ready to fuck with you. What's your woo 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 woo? And this was during the months that you was off of social media. You like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I've actually had shit like that happen. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? I've actually had shit like that happen. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? I've actually had shit like that happen. Hold on.
All right.
Okay, cool. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Sin, like, man, I done back away from that shit like over a year ago, like a year or so ago. Cause just too much clown shit, and then the bitches too, but a lot of the bitch ass niggas too, bro. And man, it's like when you approach bitches in the day's time, some of these bitches they want your social media basically to see like your status out there. You know what I mean? If you don't have social media, motherfucker be looking at you like you weird.
Like you a goofy,
Yeah. Like you got something to hide or something. Like, bitch, you getting the full presentation right here. You know, what you see is what you get.
Listen, man, I'm just gonna keep this thing all the way 100. One of the most legendary pimps in the game, he's not on social media. He don't really have social media like that. And then I even pick somebody that's famous in the game, but he's famous because of, certain things of past, not anything recent. You know what I mean? But when people be bringing up, some of the greats and, how this one did this or how but if you want to just talk about money, who done checked a lot of money, how you going to talk about who checked a lot of money without mentioning Scorpio? But a lot of people wouldn't know because Scorpio doesn't have a social media presence. He's not on.
Motherfuckers think too.
Go ahead.
They like if they ain't see it on social media, it ain't happening.
Yeah, I mean, not even just that, because they could have heard it from real ones that it did happen, but he's not there. A bitch like he ain't got no Instagram, he ain't got no TikTok, he ain't got no Snapchat, he ain't got no Facebook. Like, I don't give a listen, I hate to say it, but in the day of clout, not having no clout is equivalent to being broke in the 90s.
Man, oh God, bro, like real estate. That's why I had me concerned about this shit. Cause I'm like, man, is this shit hindering me from like catching certain bitches or what? Like,
bro, listen to me and listen to me good. In the day of clout, if you don't have no clout, you know what I mean? A bitch would be like, okay, he's smart. He woo. Okay, let me see how many followers he got. A bitch sit up there, you understand me, and go to your page and see that you following over 1,000 people and you got 40 something followers.
300 following you back.
Listen, you could be the coldest pimp in the game. You can have 2 phantoms, 3 mansions, 2 helicopters, 2 private jets. But if that bitch go to your Instagram page and you following over 1,000 people and you got 40 something followers, she gonna be like, oh, he a lame. He must be like he must be a motherfucker that sat up there and came up another way. Girl, why you say that? Girl, I went to his page. He only got 40 something followers. He ain't no real.
Gee, that pretty much summed that up, bro. But I did kind of.
No, but let me answer that a little. Let me add some more on that. A lot of pimps would have never got locked up. A lot of pimps would have pimped on another scale. They would have pimped at a higher level in the game if they were never on social media. Because some have gotten so used to trying to knock off Facebook, trying to knock off Instagram, trying to knock off this. They don't ever even campaign outside. You know, that's their life. You know, I could speak for myself. I could even speak for Freeze, because Freeze done that shit too. You know, Freeze done said, man, I'm gonna leave social media alone, and I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know, read and work out for some months. And I have said, man, I'm about to leave this YouTube shit alone and just focus on being outside, being on pimping, you know? And cause I'm gonna keep it 100. The first year that I came out here, especially after Raptors won, nigga, fuck everything that was on social media, nigga. It was so live out here. It was so beautiful, man. You know, like you didn't wanna be in the inside. You know, it's certain things I would love to post on here, but it ain't the right time. But not just that, I can't even post it on my Patreon because I got the Goofy stealing my content and then post it on his website like it's his. I'm so glad that I didn't post certain shit. Not that I posted the old previous shit for bait, but once I seen this nigga stealing my shit and putting false narratives to it, I had to hold back on my content. I'm like, God damn. But man, I got so many videos in Toronto. You know, of course, I did my thing out here. This Mississauga, I love you. But Brampton and Toronto, after Toronto had won, man, these were my two favorite places. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead.
How they like the American brothers out there, like the pictures from out there?
How do I like them in comparison to the brides in America?
No, I'm pretty sure they do. Like how they be taking on to the American brothers.
The moment that you open up your mouth, you know, a woman gonna know that you come from America. You know, I've had women. Sometime I was on the phone, you know, and while I was on the phone, you know, a woman walked dead up to me, and she was like, "Oh my God, just keep talking, don't stop talking. You know, I just love the way you sound." And I'm in my mind like, is this bitch high? This white bitch crazy. But she following me all around the store, you know what I mean, listening to me talking to pimping, and she just loved the way I talk, you know?
Right.
But just keeping that thing, you know what I mean, all the way, you know, 100, you know, with you. Hey man, I'm just gonna keep that thing all the way live. American he don't have to be no pimp. He don't have to be nothing. All he has to be is an individual that's from America. He ain't got to be no Mac, player, pimp. He ain't got to be in no activities that's contrary to the law. Pussy is going to become as easy as breathing the air of God simply because he's from America. Sometimes he could even be unattractive. It's just the fact that he's from certain places from America. You got some Canadian bitches that even be saying shit like, I wish I would get his pussy to a damn Canadian. You know, you got some women out here, they just do not fuck with guys that's born and raised, you know, here. They just ain't feeling them like that. But let a out of town motherfucker come here. She losing her mind.
I know they choosing on you too, bro. You from the Chi, real music right now and shit. Then, hey, that Chi, you can tell, bro. Most motherfuckers from Chicago come from Mississippi because y'all still got a southern twist to y'all accent, bro.
Man, listen. You know, when people say that I'm from Mississippi or seeing you a Mississippi nigga, I really don't get offended because, like I said, my family is originally from Mississippi. That's where we from. Now, we from different other parts in the South, but mainly, man, we be from Mississippi. You know, I got a lot of family in Mississippi. As a matter of fact, I was actually supposed to have land in Mississippi because my grandmother, when she passed, she had left land to all her grandchildren, but you know, that's another story. A lot of my family, man, they from Mississippi. So I don't even get offended on that.
That's most of the Chi, bro. That's most of the Chi too. That's how I got family up here in the Chi, West Side.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Yeah, man.
yeah, but that's why I was looking at Kayla B, Von's little sister, when she was talking about we from Chicago, we ain't from the South. I was like, somebody got to get this girl a history lesson. Like, now of course Chicago is Chicago, but at the same time, to disrespect the South, that just sounds stupid because all of us got
Oh
roots
man.
from the South, especially the city of
If you ever been to
Chicago.
if you ever been to Grant Park, right?
Yeah.
They got a little sign up there that Blues Trail, and they tell you that most of the people in Chicago came from Mississippi.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that blew my mind when I had first started coming up here and shit, and I went downtown and shit, just sightseeing and shit.
Right. Chi-Town folk
Yeah.
got that Southern remix in there even that. Yeah, they do. Just like even when if you ever listen to R. Kelly talk, or if you ever listen to even damn, what's that nigga? Cold Hard from Crucial Conflict. It's just certain niggas when they talk, you would have thought that he was from the South. Nah, nigga, Chi-Town born and raised.
Hell yeah. You listen to that motherfuckers like Bodie, Bump J, and them niggas ain't got down. Y'all ain't proper like a nigga from Milwaukee or some shit like that,
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna lie, they talk a little Southern here and there, a little, but Milwaukee, that's our little brother too. Everybody knows Chicago, the king of the Midwest. When you think of the Midwest, you think of Chicago and Detroit next,
Facts. That's big fact.
Yeah.
What else I wanted to ask you, P? One more thing, bro. If you could kind of touch on like campaigning at the club, like on the club scene. I be seeing so much goofy shit going on,
You talking about out here?
Nah, just anyway, in general, in the States.
Oh, campaigning in the club?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've campaigned, in the club and everything like that. But it really be after the club because a lot of times I be wanting to get at the bride, and I really can't get at the bride like I want to get at the bride because this music is so loud and everybody moving around and especially if you got on a cream or white, or you got on something, a suit where a stain could just easily, get on you and shit like that. You gotta find a spot in the club, get you a drink in your hand, you know what I'm saying, and be posted up. Because all of this moving and all of this shit, this ain't gonna do nothing but have a bunch of stains and shit on a nigga's suit and shit, man. So a nigga gotta sit up there, man, and get posted up, have that drink in his hand, you know what I mean? So when these brides come to the bar and things, hold on a minute. When these brides come to the bar and everything, you know what I mean, they gonna see you posted up, looking clean and everything. But it really was after the club. It was the after the club experience. You know what I mean? What I was pretty much, waiting on because the music wasn't so loud. Now the bitch can really hear what a pimp got to say. You know what I mean? Because I was already speaking to you with this cologne. I was already speaking to you, you know what I mean, with this pimp. Even when I wasn't speaking verbally, I was speaking so spiritually and emotionally, mentally to you, and I ain't even said a motherfucking word. You know what I'm saying? But now that we out the club, and now I got an opportunity, you know what I mean, to get at you. And then that's another thing too. When you with, a bunch of niggas, and I think I told you guys that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Smooth. I ain't got enough time to go into that, but when you with your niggas, man, and this one nigga in the crew that's getting at everything, or maybe he got shut down by some broads and they not really feeling him like that. I've always been the type of nigga, man, if we all together, you know what I mean? And if a bitch call herself trying to shit on the pimpin' or even a square, you know what I mean? You my nigga, and the bitch tried to shit on you, but she trying to talk to me, man, I'm about to shit on this bitch, man. See, now you got me ready to do a video called Club Experiences. But now, it's just so easy, to sit up there and also get into it with, that's why I keep telling y'all, observation. Because a nigga will get into some confrontations if he don't pay attention in the club, because I done got into some confrontations, you know, getting the niggas bras and shit. I didn't even know that the bitch, you know, was with him. And now you got niggas, hey man, you know what I mean, this is my woman, man. You know what I mean, man, you trying to sit up there, man, and, you know, pimping my woman, homie, and now we into it, you know, all type of shit. So observation work everywhere you go. Observe first. But yeah, man, I appreciate you for calling in, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. Blessed to you, bro. Love.
Love. All right, man. After that cool phone call, I'm gonna have sense to just move the fuck on. I'll be back later on, man, if the Lord say the same. I ain't gonna take another call. I just better be cool with that.